slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this.
Hello, and welcome back. How are you doing tonight? Well, afternoon, night time, morning time, wherever you are. It is evening time where I am. Just drop something. Yeah, just drop something. So it's evening where I am. So good evening to you. It might be a different time zone where you are, but hello and welcome. So I am your host. I am the Afro Atheist. I used to be a religious person. I grew up going to church all my life until I hit a certain age and I started asking very fundamental questions. I believe in this religion, but why do I believe what I believe? Why? Is there sufficient reason to believe this religion? And the more I asked, the more questions I got. It was question after question. And then started to realize that a lot of the things that we were told in the religion were lies. We were fed lies. All my life when I was growing up, we were given the image of this Jesus character, the Jesus person the Jesus. The Jesus that we were given was a white Jesus. He was white, blonde hair, blue eyes. So when someone mentioned to me that Jesus may not have been white, I said to the person, you've got to be kidding me. They said, no. Listen. And I was going to the Church of England by this time. I went to Reverend Father Richard. Reverend Father Richard is a white man. I went to Reverend Father Richard. I said, I've been informed that Jesus may not have been white. What do you think, Father Richard? Father Richard said, yes, that person is right. That Jesus was couldn't have been white. I said, wait. This, bear in mind, this was a white man talking to me. Sat in front of me and was telling me, he said to me, he thinks that Jesus was black, darker than myself. This white man is looking at me, telling me that he thinks that Jesus was darker than myself. I said, then why did they lie to us? And he said to me, well, that was the lie that the church sold to the world, that the church really needs to apologize for. That's what he said. But he said, people tend to think of Jesus in whatever image. Some people would think of him as white. Well, depending on where you're from, that people think of Jesus in whatever, you can think of him as white. You can think of him. I'm like, what the hell? All my life, whenever I thought I was praying to this Jesus, he was a white man I was praying to. Now you're telling me I can imagine him in whatever. I said, it's not going to work. So he said, as Christians, we shouldn't really worry too much about what Jesus looked like or what his ethnicity was. As Christians, our focus should be, what did Jesus come to do? That's the question I started asking. So what did Jesus come to do? Well, it turns out Jesus came to be a sacrifice to his own father. His father needed a sacrifice and Jesus offered. It fell apart for me. Fell apart. And so when I see people like Toby is giving people more ammunition to walk away from the religion. Toby is as fake as a $3 bill. Toby is the fakest of the fake. Toby has got fake written all over his forehead. One day, how are you doing? Toby is fake. Daddy Freeze, fake. All pastors are fake. All of them. But never mind. Today, this is about Toby. So before we go and watch the video with Zeze, let me just give you a little tip of what today is going to be about. And while we're doing that, if you are not subscribed to me, please make sure to subscribe and give the stream a thumbs up from me. So stay tuned and enjoy just 1 minute, about 1 minute of this, and then we will get started.
I'm still looking for any government establishment in this country that can say SPAC Nation did this wrong and that wrong. So
because you were under investigation, weren't you? SPAC Nation. You was under investigation. Then they haven't really. So there wasn't enough evidence, I'm guessing, and they've had to close the case. However, individuals in your church are being investigated because of all this whole fraud thing that blew up over the last, I would say, 8 months to a year. Now, a lot of times you said you are not really aware, or you're not aware. You can't be aware of everything that's going on in your church. But then you, as the pastor, as the leader, is that not your job to make sure you know what is going on with your pastors and your ministers? Yeah, but then
300 people.
But then that's another thing. I've also noticed that you ordain a lot of young people to become pastors. What's the actual protocol? Because for me, I think that's weird. I think it's weird that young people can literally come into the church and within like 3 to 4 months they're pastors. How does that work?
I don't think there's any case like that, by the way.
It's a quick process though.
Yeah, of course. Let's talk about results
like
rather than what we feel. I feel a lot of things as well. I can feel it's not right. Let's talk about what it produces, because
maybe it's produced a lot of the fact that there's so much young people. It's produced a lot of drama around your church.
Drama is fine.
Is it?
Not fine.
Well, not for you. It hasn't been good drama. You've been all over the news for that.
Has a pastor been on your platform before?
No.
Has a pastor ever been invited to lead something in the United Nations before? I've been invited. I'm going to be working for UN from next month. I don't use.
And you're wearing what are you wearing today?
It's so eventually I thought, let me be humble. I don't want to make too much noise.
Just some more detail down the middle there.
It's quite detailed, right?
And with the nice watch on as well. What have you got today?
I'm an AP person.
He's an AP person. Yeah. Google how much AP persons have to be.
Oh my God. Can I tell you how this works?
Are you going to tell me it was a gift from someone?
Exactly. No. On my way here.
What? Someone gave you an AP on the way here?
That's what I'm saying to you.
No way.
That's what I'm saying to you. So imagine my life.
On the way here, somebody called you and said, Pastor Toby, I have an AP for you.
Cross my heart. That's the truth.
Okay, whoever your friends are, let's all get dibs in, because my friends don't tell me they've got APs for me.
It depends. So imagine I've been to a place and I bought a wristwatch 5 times and they keep wondering, why are you buying the same? I said, because people keep taking it from me.
Did you? Hey, Robert X, good to see you. Long time no see. Did you guys hear that? Oh my goodness. Did you hear that? Of all the interviews that I've seen, really, Zeze seems to be the one who really went in. Zeze went further than most. She didn't go as far as I would wish she would have, but she pressed him. She pressed him good. That man said he will be working for the UN. Toby, how far now? Toby, how far? When are you starting your job with the UN? Toby said he's starting with the UN. Hey, Toby is starting with the UN. Toby said he's wearing Givenchy. He said, I'm trying to be humble, so I'm just wearing Givenchy. Huh? Right, it's been a long time, Robert. But I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad to see you. Watch it again, right? I know it's going very fast, so that I was trying to, when I edited the video, trying to, but we will, after, just watch it one more time, listen to the BS, and we will be back to come and hear the actual interview. But just, people, don't forget, this is a preacher who has got all the people that are with him are less than 30 years old. He's got 14-year-old kids with him. He's got 13-year-olds. I was watching something today on TikTok. These people were doing brunches. We're doing brunches for 13-year-olds. 13-year-old. Why? What is this obsession with young kids? Toby, the question I am asking is, does Toby have what it takes to mentor these kids? And the answer is no. Toby is a very problematic character. Offending in Fendi. All right. Okay. Watch that again. It's cringy. Man.
I'm still looking for any government establishment in this country that can say SPAC Nation did this wrong and that wrong. So
because you were under investigation, weren't you? SPAC Nation. You was under investigation. Then they haven't really. There wasn't enough evidence, I'm guessing, and they've had to close the case. However, individuals in your church are being investigated because of all this whole fraud thing that blew up over the last, I would say, 8 months to a year. Now, a lot of times you said you are not really aware, or you're not aware. You can't be aware of everything that's going on in your church. But then you, as the pastor, as the leader, is that not your job to make sure you know what is going on with your pastors and your ministers? Yeah, but then
300 people.
But then that's another thing. I've also noticed that you ordain a lot of young people to become pastors. What's the actual protocol? Because for me, I think that's weird. I think it's weird that young people can literally come into the church and within like 3 to 4 months they're pastors. How does that work?
I don't think there's any case like that, by the way.
It's a quick process though.
Yeah, of course.
Or certain advice or anything like that.
Rather than what we feel. I feel a lot of things as well. I can feel it's not right. Let's talk about what it produces, because
but maybe it's produced a lot of the fact that there's so much young people. It's produced a lot of drama around your church.
Drama is fine.
Is it?
It's not fine.
Well, not for you. It hasn't been good drama. You've been all over the news for bad.
Has a pastor been on your platform before?
No.
Has a pastor ever been invited to lead something in the United Nations before? I've been invited. I'm going to be working for UN from next month. I don't use.
And you're wearing what are you wearing today?
It's so eventually. I thought, let me be humble. I don't want to make too much
noise.
Just
some more detail down the middle there.
It's quite detailed, right?
And with the nice watch on as well. What have you got today?
I'm an AP person.
He's an AP person.
Yeah.
Google how much AP persons have to be.
Oh my God. Can I tell you how this works?
Are you going to tell me it was a gift from someone?
Exactly. No. On my way here.
Someone gave you an AP on the way here?
That's what I'm saying to you.
No way.
That's what I'm saying to you. So imagine my life.
On the way here, somebody called you and said, Pastor Toby, I have an AP for you.
Cross my heart. That's the truth.
Okay, whoever your friends are, let's all get dibs in, because my friends don't tell me they've got APs for me.
It depends. So imagine I've been to a place and I bought a wristwatch 5 times and they keep wondering, why are you buying the same? I said, because people keep taking it from me.
Toby is a con artist. Toby is a con artist. Toby said He is looking for one government organization that says that his church have done anything wrong at all. Toby, if your church were doing the right thing, you wouldn't be getting deported. That's number one. He said he is not aware of the actions of 2,000 people because they're 2,000, they're too many. Toby, nobody sent you to be a pastor to young people. Nobody sent you to pastor 2,000 people. If you know that you cannot handle all those 2,000 people, you have no business pastoring them. Now you are complaining, 2,000 people. Who sent you? Who was the one that called you and made you the leader of youngsters? Now you are of 2,000 people. If you know you cannot do it, you better send those kids off to a place where they can be, where someone else can handle them. What kind of nonsense is that? And what was the other thing he said? Can you imagine talking about drama? Sisi is saying, look, maybe because you have so many young people with you, that's why there's a lot of drama in your church. He said, oh, good drama. So he said every drama is good drama, or something along those lines. This guy is not serious. He said he's wearing Givenchy. And then he says he's an AP person. Did you see how much? Did you see how much that wristwatch? Did you see? Did any of you catch the price of that watch that the man said he's just being humble today? Toby. Did you see the price? £23,000. Zeze said, let me guess, someone gave you that watch. He said, how did you know that as I was coming here, somebody dashed me the watch? Somebody dashed you. Somebody looked at you and said, here, take £23,000 watch. Toby. No. This guy is full of himself. This guy is the worst of the preachers. This cult needs to be exposed. This cult is no. I'm not for it at all. And we need to continue exposing it. And can I just say to this lady, Zeze, good job, but I wish, but no, never mind. I wish you'd pressed harder, but let's go and have a look at, it's just crazy. How is this a preacher? How is everyone doing today? How are you all doing today? I hope you are all doing well on a Tuesday like this. I hope all is good with you, and hope I can bring you a little entertainment, a little spice to your evening, right? A little something. I might even have a little something for you. Hold on, before we start. Wait, I might just have a little something to brighten your day. Right? Let's see. Oh, where did it go? I might just have a little something to brighten your day. Is it coming? Just give me a minute. I think I might have it here. Okay.
And everyone's like, hey, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This is not church, bro. What? This level of self-loathing and narcissism is just, it's incomprehensible to someone like me, you know? It's just like, what are you talking about, bro? Pastor Tobi Adegboyega, founder of the Salvation Proclaimers Anointed Church, aka SPAC Nation, don't lose him appeal with the government of United Kingdom to remain within the country territory as legal resident. Hey, you're out of here, mate. You're out here, brother. You're out here. Listen, who is in charge of the Home Office? Because this is a rare, the Home Office does not take W's. Yvette Cooper, listen. Great decision, Yvette Cooper. Listen, we love you, Yvette Cooper. You look like a lovely woman. You know, you look amazing. Oh no, thousands of police officers face losing their jobs. Yvette Cooper warned. Okay, well, she's taking more W's. She's taking more W's. Yo, Yvette Cooper. Yo, I love this woman already. Yo, Home Secretary to announce major. Yo, again for Yvette Cooper. Yo, hey, now listen. Nah, who is this legend? Studied at Harvard University. Listen, you are a walking W, Yvette. Jeez, this woman can't miss. Come on, man. Who's the lucky Ed Balls? Her spouse is called Ed Balls. Listen, he looks like a gentleman. He looks like a very charming gentleman. You know what I mean? He was the former secretary to the Treasury of the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? So this guy, you know what I mean? This guy's serious. One more time, guys. Shout out to Yvette Cooper. So who is Pastor Toby? Why am I so ecstatic that he's getting deported back to Nigeria? Why is he being deported back to Nigeria? Well, keep watching the video to find out, guys. Oh yeah, leave a like on the video as well.
Oh, okay. People are fed up of Toby. People are talking. That gentleman that you're watching, his name is Tanks, Tankz on YouTube. Tanks. I saw it and I thought it was amusing. So let's go now and go and look at Mr. Scammer, Mr. Thief, Mr. Oli, Mr. Cult Leader. He is the worst of the worst. Right, let's go.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Zeze Millz show. It's been so long. I've missed you guys so much. Quarantine, Corona, taking over the world. Listen, guys, I don't want to see any comments about everyone is practicing social distancing here. I'm 2 meters away, 2 meters away, 2 meters away, 2 meters away. Everyone is 2 meters away, so just save yourself, okay? But
Just out of
we have a
curiosity,
very
1 second.
special guest. Okay, I tweeted,
This
I said, my next interview is
this
gonna be
video
lit,
was
and I've been
how many
waiting for
years
this one.
ago now?
We have the one and only Pastor Toby.
Hi.
4 years
Hello.
ago, guys.
It's good to be here, man.
Thanks
4
for
years ago.
coming.
Thanks for being beautiful.
Oh,
4 years
thank
ago.
you. You know, I'm quite surprised that you decided to come on the Zeze Millz show. Only because I would think you would probably stay away from my line of questioning and maybe the questions that I'm going to ask, or the fact that I'm quite, hard hitting. So I would think you would stay away from that.
We wish we had people like you to question us. What we've had before is minor wannabe reporters. They can't face real discussion. I've always looked for real discussion.
So are you going to be open to having a real discussion, be as transparent, I guess, as you would like to be?
As I've always been.
Okay, fair enough. So how are you, first of all?
I'm good, apart from COVID-19. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm happy. I've been at home. This is my first time out of the house for about 2 months.
Oh, I feel special now.
2 months.
What do you actually think about COVID? There's a lot of conspiracies around it. Oh, it's this, it's that, it's not real. As somebody that's a man of God, because I see a lot of it, my friends, I used to go to church back in the day. I don't really go that much anymore.
Why?
I put myself in that because I always know that.
Yeah, of course. The pastor must ask you why you don't go to church.
Anytime
I'll tell you why Toby is on this show. Toby is looking for clout. Toby thinks he is smooth. Toby thinks that his tongue can charm anyone. As Toby's sitting there, he's looking at Zeze and thinking, if I can win this girl over and she can come to my church, do you know how many people her alone can bring over to my church? Because Zeze has I think she's got a following. I think so. She's got she's got her own show and everything. He's only here because in his mind, he thinks this is an avenue to bring more people in to the church. Zeze, you've told him about, who she is and all these things. I don't know a lot about her. So this is why this guy is sitting there. And interestingly enough, he starts asking her why she's not going to church. In his mind, he's like, let me sell SPAC Nation. Let me sell my cult to her and see if she will come. And if Zeze can come to his church, that's it. You can guarantee that you will get many of the young girls coming there. But
speak to anyone that's a Christian and I say, well, like a practicing Christian, and I say I don't go to church anymore, they're like, why? What happened? I think I grew out of it in a weird way. I think I grew out of it. I think I started to question a lot of things about Christianity, certain things to do with pastors, lifestyles, all that stuff. It didn't make sense to me. So I just kind of took a step back. I also think that people in church are quite judgmental.
Right.
And also
More than Twitter?
That's actually a good comparison, actually.
That's
That's actually quite a good comparison. Twitter is a harsh world out there. But I think Twitter is very
A pastor is asking if Twitter is more judgmental than church. This one is too invested in Twitter than to think about the concerns of church. She's telling you one of the reasons why she's not going to church is that church people are judgmental. The first thing out of your mouth should have been, I am so sorry. On behalf of those people, let me apologize. That isn't the way you should have been treated. You should have been treated better. You should have been shown love and a non-judgmental place. Those were the words that were supposed to come out of his dirty mouth. If only he had some skills. If only he was a good person. If only he was one that shows empathy. But as he's sitting there, he's just there to his pride. His pride is off the chain. It is up on the ceiling. His pride. This man. Someone who is used to go to church, doesn't go to church anymore, tells you that I don't go because people are judgmental. And you know in your church that sort of thing happens as well. Even if it's not your church, apologize. Oh well.
Judgment. That's actually quite a good one. I just found it quite judgmental. And also then I went to a predominantly Nigerian church and I found that culture and religion sometimes intertwined, and it used to confuse me a little bit. So I kind of took a step back.
I'm a pastor's kid. I grew up in church. So all my life, the only religion I've always known is just Christianity. But I thought I grew out of it when I got to uni, and I left church for 9 years. I was just on weed. I was on drugs for 9 years.
Oh, wow.
Read all the books about all the religion. I wanted to find my own way. And I came back to this by my own discovery. So, but I think that's topic for another day.
Why did you decide to come back?
Because I found the truth about the questions I've always had. I had questions. I saw my dad's life. I saw people's lives. And I felt this is not adding up to what we hear in church. So I asked all those questions. And then one of my answers was, in this world, you never have answers to all things. So, but that was one of the answers I found.
Was there any part of you that came back because you thought there was money to be made in church?
You don't make money in church.
He left. His father was a preacher. Isn't it funny how preachers' kids always end up being preachers? Isn't it funny? It looks like this preaching business, this preaching thing runs in the blood. Looks like they inherit it in the bloodstream. It's part of the DNA. Hey, Diaspora Diva, how are you? No, it looks like this preaching or anointing, whatever they call it, is like a thing they run in their system. There was one pastor I saw the other day, a pastor in Nigeria. His 4 or 5 year old child was brought to the front, holding the microphone, and was doing, I'm not thinking, 4 or 5 years old. And the father looks at him and said, oh, that is the junior chairman or something like the junior. So proud of his little thing. The grown adults, they will not see that. They're already grooming that child to take over from daddy, to come and lead them. They will sit there. Hey. Some of those people will be in that church. They will give money from the day they came in there till the day that they die. Nobody will recognize them. Nobody even knows who they are. The preacher's chat, that one just doesn't have to lift a finger, doesn't have to do anything. We just come over and just take over everything. Church is a business. Church is a business. It's a business model. They sell you a product that you can't see. You can't see God. You can't hear God. You can't feel God. You can't taste. You can't touch. Nothing. You cannot use your 5 senses to process this God character. But guess what? You pray to it, you worship it, you revere it, you pay to it, and you pay heavy. You pay in your tithe, you pay in your offering, you pay in your building fund, private jet fund, pastor's Gucci fund, pastor. You pay for this character you have no access to. Church is a business.
Church.
Do you know?
Church and money.
Well, some people will look at your lifestyle and think that you're doing very well from church.
Exactly.
Even if it's from other things, but your perception is that your money or your wealth comes from trusting in God.
Exactly. So that's the problem with our community majorly. You can't just assume something. You find out. And so for me, I think I'm more broke because of church.
Yeah, I did see that in the interview. You said that you was a millionaire, and then when you came to start in your church, you was not a millionaire because you put your own money into it.
Because the most stingy pastor is better than the best businessman. You have to give, either you like it or not. How do you see people in your church who have needs? And don't forget that when a church starts from 4 or 5 people, 10 people, most people they are needy. They need stuff. They need everyday sustenance. So you start
Toby
from
is saying, you church people, y'all are needy people. You're needy. You need things. Toby, how dare you talk to your own people like that? The people that put food on your table, you say they are needy people. Okay, that's fine. I mean, hey, but guys, do not let any preacher, any pastor gaslight you into thinking, oh, they're humble. They're doing the will of God. I gave up everything. I was a millionaire. Toby said he was a millionaire before he started this so-called God's work. Toby, go and cry to God. Go and cry to your God, the one who sent you. If your God knew you were going to become poorer because he's asked you to do his so-called work or job, whatever this thing is you're doing for God, maybe your God shouldn't have asked you to do it. Maybe your God should have maybe given you some money for it or something. And stop crying to us. What proof do you have that you were a millionaire? This guy is just sick.
You start building, then maybe eventually you get people who have, they give to you. But I can guarantee you, because I know pastors, 80% of what is given to you goes back to the people who are needing the church. And that's the fact.
Yeah, but then if you say that the people in your church, how can you as a pastor see people in the church needing and not give? But then not everybody in your church is walking around with an AP, or not everyone is walking around with a nice car, or walking around with Givenchy top, bottom, and things. So then how does that work?
You're going to wear clothes someday, and most times it will be given. So don't forget, let me talk about myself so that I don't keep defending pastors. I had a lifestyle before becoming a pastor.
Right.
I read law. In fact, my friends who were, because I didn't come from a poor family either, my friends who grew up together would look at for me
like
now,
a hungry,
whatever
a hungry goat.
they're just gonna laugh at me. Like, so you're not out there making money, you're running after stubborn kids. For them, it's just like stubborn kids who carry knife and all that. There's this business. You're not. What are you doing with? For them, it's still what am I doing with my life? So I had a lifestyle. I had what I would wear, what I would have, even if I wasn't a pastor. So being a pastor don't make that happen. What makes that happen is me as a person. That's my lifestyle.
So you have other businesses apart from being a pastor?
A lot of businesses.
And how do they work hand in hand though? Because my assumption of being a pastor is that you pretty much dedicate your whole life to the church and to the people in the church.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of the issues that I have. I think that Christians allow people to easily target them. Like you never see, well, not that I've ever seen, I've never seen like an imam go on the gram and talk about wearing Fendi. And even if they are wearing Fendi, they're not going to publicize it because they just know that it doesn't fit. Because it doesn't fit. Like the Bible clearly says that you shouldn't like outwardly adorn yourself with worldly goods and apparel.
I'm not sure the Bible says that.
It does.
It doesn't.
100% it says that. And
I think you're quoting from Peter. No. I think you're trying to talk about Peter. And if you read that scripture very well, Peter was very clear. He was speaking to the women. And then he said that they should not just do that. Now, if that's
but
not
there's loads of Bible scriptures that say you shouldn't indulge. No, yeah, but of course you can wear clothes. Like I'm wearing clothes now, but there's a difference between indulging in clothes.
What is indulging?
Anybody that comes on social media and like shows their drip, as you like to call it, from head to toe in Fendi, that is indulging in worldly goods.
That's not
Nonsense.
indulging.
So what
That
would you
is,
call it then?
I can only wear what I've got. That's what I've got.
Yeah, but there's
So don't make me wear what I haven't got just because. Let me tell you what a normal typical pastor, or I don't want to talk of him, will tell me to do. They say things like, we probably have more things than you, but we hide ours because people are jealous, people are envious. Say, no, that's not me. For me, I just wear what I need to.
Toby, can look at your small mouth, sitting there and lying. I only wear what I've got. Don't make me wear what I haven't got. Stop lying. Stop with the lies. I don't understand how you are trying to empower young people and you're wearing expensive clothes. Make it make sense. All those clothes, the watches, the watch alone, 23,000. That watch, 23,000. If you give that money to a few of them to set up business, at least they will see where the money is going. But what kind of this guy? You see, and let me tell you, guys, Toby is a cautionary tale. Toby is a cautionary tale. All that glitters is not gold. Toby's model is make it shine outside and watch the money come in. Right? Just make it glitter. The empty box. An empty box. Toby will beautify it. Huh? Put all the shiny things all around it. Show it to the world. In his mind is, by the time they see it, everybody would want to come and see what's going on the inside. But what Toby fails to understand is, before people want to come and look what's in here, first, they would ask, who is the person holding this? Where did it come from? How did it get here? You understand? These are the questions. You see a man who was a kitchen porter. Say he is a pastor. Toby does not have a job. That model is actually Toby's undoing. Toby has nothing. It's the bling. He thinks that the bling is something. Who is the person that married this man? Who? She doesn't show off. So why do you? Anyway, what's mine? It's not none of my business. But my goodness.
I'm not a politician, so I'm not trying to make people like me. Most times it's not like, oh, let me go wear this and let me show it on social media.
Yeah, but that's what you did last week, though.
I was actually recording for a charity.
Right.
I was recording for a charity that feeds people and all that. They wanted me to talk and appeal to people to raise money and stuff like that. So we're doing that. Then in the midst of that, I started playing around. So that's me playing. The only thing is, someone gets it on camera and says, let's post this. It will be fun. I'm like, whatever.
This guy is about to contradict himself. This clown sat here and just would contradict himself from time. I want you to, I'll take it back slightly. So I want you to listen to the contradiction. This guy, he's saying that those videos that you see of him when he's showing off, those videos, like, hold on, see if I can show you a couple of those. He's saying that's him playing. And while he's playing, somebody takes a video camera and records him, and then they put it out there, and this and no. Later, he will say he was the one that came up with the idea, and he will soon contradict himself. Hold on, let me show you. This is him playing, he says. This is him playing. It's loading. Where is it now? This is him playing.
Good morning. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Today's the real start of the party. Oh, today's the party. I came out with some of the leaders, and look at how many people came to say hello. After our leaders, Yusuf is here. Welcome, guys. Yeah. This, of course. Hello, guys. I love this group particularly. Look at this. So these are on Carrally, W Carrally. It doesn't end. I'm not going to get to the head of this one. Your place today. Today's the fancy fun plan. Okay. Again, you know how we do it. It's beautiful. Hi. You know, I realize you guys actually like vanity. You love it. You press those views like, okay, so I'm angry now. It's Fendi week. Yeah, it's going to be Fendi. Offending people with Fendi. Come on. I'm just joking, man. Not that off, man. Stop getting angry, man. Just join the gang. What's wrong with you? Hi. You know, I realize you guys actually like vanity. You love it. You press those views like, okay, so I'm angry now. It's Fendi week. Yeah, it's going to be Fendi. Offending people with Fendi. Come on. I'm just joking, man. Not that off, man. Stop getting angry, man. Just join the gang. What's wrong with you?
Toby, you're offending your own common sense. Nobody is offended. Offending people with Fendi. No, nobody is offended though. Who? We are not the ones who are going to pay the bills for this your Fendi. Nobody is offended. So this is him saying he's playing. When he's playing, then someone records it and puts it out there. Right? So let me go back. So you've seen, okay, let's see if we can see one more video of his damn show off self. Let's see. This match to London, him and these women, I don't know what they were matching.
Good morning. Stay motivated. Stay inspired. Creatives are the most criticized people in this world. They don't fit into expectations of people and systems. People will say that about us. You're not a church, you're this, you're that. Guess what? I don't mind. I'm actually enjoying it because we can see the lives that are changing. We can see how lives fall apart.
Okay, quick question for everyone. Do you think Toby has been to play tennis? He's holding the I think that's tennis. Do you think Toby has played any tennis, or we are just showing off? What do you think? Yeah? Do you think Toby has got to play tennis, or we're just showing off?
Because we can see the lives that are changing. We can see how lives fall apart and truth keeps standing. We get stronger. But I said all that to say that last Sunday we had the press conference for the £1 million fund for aspiring footballers to help them. This Sunday is going to be the tournament itself. Get registered. If you are in the UK, Manchester, Liverpool, wherever,
all right.
London City.
This is Mr. Show Off. Right, let's go back to, please listen. So you see those bits of show off. He says that's him playing
on social media.
Yeah, but that's what you did last week, though.
I was actually recording for a charity.
Right.
I was recording for a charity that feeds people and all that. They wanted me to talk and appeal to people to raise money and stuff like that. So we're doing that. Then in the midst of that, I started playing around. So that's me playing. The only thing is, someone gets it on camera and say, let's post this. It will be fun. I'm like, oh, whatever, you and your friends on social media. So that's not me indulging in anything. That's my life. That's how I live. And I'm not going to change that for being a pastor. That would be pretending.
Me personally, I just don't think that that's what a pastor should do.
I don't think a pastor should be a normal human being.
Yeah, but a pastor should also, I believe, lead. Right. Yeah. And I don't feel that if you know people in your church are maybe struggling, or people around you and people are going to see that, I just don't think that it's tasteful to do that either. Especially especially definitely, we touched on it at the beginning during COVID, and so many people are losing their jobs and stuff like that. You as a pastor flaunting that, do you not think that's a little bit distasteful?
No, I think we should do everything to help people that are struggling, and there's no single person, including musicians, that they like, that have done as much as we've done for people in COVID all over the world, from giving food to the NHS to. So sometimes in the midst of that, people have to have a laugh, and that's what that is.
Okay.
So again, like I said, I was recording for a charity, and I felt, I was.
If you notice something in this interview, everything Toby starts to say, all the achievements that they've been doing, as soon as he says it, he is on to the next subject. There is no time to stop and ask him, hey, hang on. Wait, what did you just say? You were feeding the NHS. Eh? Toby was feeding the... Hey, goodness. Toby said he was feeding the National Health Service. Zeze, did you not hear that, Zeze? Toby, where is the proof of you feeding the NHS? I know, I need to take that back. He said they in his church, they did more than everyone in the world. Toby, where is the proof of it? Where can we go and see what Toby and his church, what did they do? But feeding the NHS, that's outrageous. That's outrageous. Wait, how do you feed the NHS? Go to them when they're on shift and say, yes, I don't know. How do they feed the NHS? Anyway.
Especially definitely, we touched on it at the beginning, during COVID, and so many people are losing their jobs and stuff like that. You as a pastor flaunting that, do you not think that's a little bit distasteful?
No, I think we should do everything to help people that are struggling, and there's no single person, including musicians that they like, that have done as much as we've done for people in COVID all over the world, from giving food to the NHS to. So sometimes in the midst of that, people have to have a laugh, and that's what that is.
Okay.
So again, like I said, I was recording for a charity, and I felt, I was playing around. Someone cut down camera and put it out. Imagine this, Zeze. Imagine that we've put out videos and talks about let's help people. This is what we're doing to help people. How many views? Maybe 5. I mean, maybe like 50.
Well,
Maybe like 50. But then you say Fendi, and everybody is on it. For me, that's just observing human thought. For me, it's nothing. I don't care if a person wears a Fendi or a Givenchy, like I like to call it. It doesn't really matter to me. So to address that, people are struggling now. My conscience has to tell me, in comparison,
this man is one of the most incoherent humans, and that's the sign of a very dodgy person. Why do you do all those things you do online? Somebody recorded me while I was busy just living my life, while I was just doing my thing. That's just me. Somebody just thought it's good to record it, but you're staring at the camera like this. You are talking to the people that are watching it. They didn't catch you unawares. It was deliberate. This guy is not a good liar at all. So you know that when you do videos talking about the things that your achievements, nobody watches. But when you show the Fendi, the cars, it gets you the views that you're looking for. And then to turn around and say, oh, that doesn't matter to me. Shut up. If it doesn't matter to you, why are you sitting in Zeze's studio looking and chasing clouds? Oh, goodness. I forgot to send the link. Sorry. I forgot to send to Vessel. I was thinking, where is she? Give me a minute. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry. I was wondering, where is she? Where did she go? Why is she not here? Give me a second. Oh, wow. That's my bad. Goodness gracious me. Why would I make such a mistake? Oh no. Anyway, I've sent it now. Hopefully she'll see it and she can join. In the meantime, guys, please can you do me a favor and like, share, just like, share, so that people will start to wake up and realize that their pastors are scammers. Toby is the one that we are focusing on now. But I can guarantee you that there are things in Toby that you will find in your pastors and your preachers. Any pastor that is collecting money, tithe, offering, whatever money it is, that pastor is a thief. Only. Yes. Whoever is collecting money for the work they claim to be doing for God, that person is a thief. If you are working for God, let God pay you. You're working for God, then God is your employer. Let God take care of your bills so that you won't need to ask any human being for monies at all. So you're telling us that God calls you and then tells you to go and get your money from the people he has called you to. Your God is a chancer. Your pastors, right? This is why their God thing is just a joke. A God that wants your money, a God that is always broke, a God that tells you to pay 10% of your income. That God na scam. Yes. God is nothing but a scam. You've never seen it before. They've made you believe it is there. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. The thing just kicked me out of for whatever reason. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Can you tell me what was the last thing you heard? Can you tell me what was the last thing that you heard? I don't know. I was just busy talking, didn't realize. Wait, why am I muted? So I was actually talking about God. If you are Nigerian and you believe in the God that was brought to you by colonialism, something is wrong somewhere. They told you that your own God was evil, but you should take the God from Judea as your own. The Jesus from Judea. Does that make sense? Or the Allah from Mecca. Allah from Mecca. Jesus from Judea. For what reason? Why couldn't they keep those gods over there? Why ship them? Does it not bug you? At these gods, the Muslim one, the Christian one, they come from a very small part. These gods, from a very small part like this. But just some reason, these religions are they are imperialists in nature. They have to go over the world, taking over and dominating. This religion started off in those parts, but because there is a need to dominate, go ye into the world and preach the gospel. Go ye. They should have never brought Jesus to us. It should never have happened. But thankfully, people like us are starting to say, enough is enough. Jesus is not coming. Jesus is not coming back. You heard it. He's not coming back, bro. He's not. Jesus is not coming through the skies. He's not. Rapture is not taking place. Jesus, I'm telling you, those people who are afraid, what are you going to do if Jesus should return? He's not coming back. He's not coming back. There was no evidence that he was here the first time around. So if you think that he's coming back, oh boy, somebody has fooled you. And if you think that Jesus is coming back, it speaks volumes of you. The world did not end during your father's time. The world did not end during your mother's time. It didn't end during the time of your grandmother. Now you want it to end during your own time. Why? Because you don't want to die. You want Jesus to come and collect you, to come and take you to his fairy palace, his palace in the sky, because you are afraid to die. So now the world must end because of you. It's not going to end. You better get over yourselves. There is no Jesus coming back anytime soon. He was never coming back then. He's not coming back now. He's not coming back ever. Anybody wants to debate that? Please feel free. Jesus is coming back. Rubbish. And they scare people. They terrify you, make you feel like any day now. Meanwhile, the guy is 2,000 plus years. And in this modern day, they are telling people any day now. They tell you to bring everything you have because any day now. Your pastor is not living like Jesus is coming any day now. The Bible says it will be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. It's easier for that to happen. But your preachers, going by that standard, all your preachers can never make it to heaven. If rich people will struggle to get to heaven, all your preachers can. That's if there's a heaven. I don't believe in the existence of heaven and hell. I don't. But if those places exist, your preachers cannot go there. Tobi Adegboyega, Tobi Adegboyega's sins are too many, by the way. So he is never going to heaven. Never. Can never happen. Not that there is a heaven to go to. I'm just saying, assuming that there is. We need to wake up, people. We need to wake up. And this is why you have the likes of Adeboye, Oyedepo, so many pastors. Why? So many churches. Why? Jesus has failed. Jesus is a failure. Please don't pray for me. Please do not pray for me. Don't bother praying for me. Prayers are just wishful thinking. So even if you do, and I know you are lying when you say you're going to pray for me. I know you're lying. What are you going to pray? What are you going to pray for somebody who does not believe in your God? Let me see. When someone says they want to pray for me who doesn't believe in their God, what are they going to say? They're going to go to their quiet room or wherever it is that they pray. and they're going to, I don't know, maybe kneel down or bow down to their sky daddy. Maybe put their hand like this. Father Lord, you know that stranger online, the one that says there is no evidence for your existence, Father Lord. Father Lord, I pray for her right now. I pray that you visit. Pray for me. What are you going to be telling your sky daddy about me? Huh? That's how I know that when someone says they're praying for me, it's cap, lies. You've not finished praying for your own self. Your own prayer. Never finish answering. Now you want to go and pray for me, Olodo. Nobody is hearing your prayers. Oh, oh, there's nobody listening to you. Don't bother. Please don't bother. Huh? I will pray for you. Aha. Here we go. Nicholas, I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I don't love you, but Satan loves you even more. I don't love you, but Satan and Lucifer love you. So, they will embrace you. In fact, they will come tonight to show you how much they love you. Well, Satan and Lucifer, they're supposed to be the same person, right? Okay. Yeah. Lucifer. Yeah. Lucifer loves you more than your God could ever love you. So, ready to embrace the love of Lucifer. And so for those people who come here and start telling us, oh, your God loves me, your God. I don't want to love your God. Tell your God to keep its love. I beg. That love that made him sacrifice his own son to himself, that love, no, he can keep it. Ridiculous nonsense. All right, let's go back to this video. I love you. No, I didn't ask for your love. Please do not love me. Please do not. If you can you imagine seeing a stranger online and then telling them you love them? They didn't ask for it. That's disturbing. That is disturbing. To see a stranger online and start telling them you love them, that is disturbing to me. Okay, but I guess.
To everything around me and to the best of my ability. Are you helping people? If the answer is yes, then I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to be me. I'm going to wear what I have to wear.
Do you feel like that your church has been unfairly targeted? Do you think it's got anything to do with race?
110%.
Oh, whatever.
Do you feel like if he was a white pastor that you would not be under so much scrutiny?
110%. It's obvious. It's
now
fact.
It's a racial
There's no
thing.
ways about it. Not just if I was a white. Of course, if I'm a white person, that would be different. It will be a different story for them. And then if I was practicing another religion, and I'm not going to mention right now.
Oh, shut up.
I've said this to the mayor of this city. If this was another religion, you can get 1,000 young people that Scotland Yard told me that you have everybody.
If it was the other religion, I tell you what will not happen.
Whatever that means, and I'll have more attention.
You will not get more attention if you were from the other religion. You will find that imams, they're not usually lone rangers. Toby, who ordained you as a pastor? Who ordained you? I need to talk to that person. Who laid hands on you and said, I pronounce you or proclaim or whatever? I don't know what they say when they're making them pastors. Who is that person? I need to have a word. Because I need to know, what were they looking at? Let me take a screenshot of this guy's face. His face is looking.
What's Christianity?
So, that shot was.
This is a black guy.
Do you feel?
Oh God, I missed that shot, but never mind.
Like, I mean, I've said this. I feel like black people are actually quite harsh on you. I think that I think black people, we're very quick to judge each other. Do you get what I mean? And there's been loads of stuff that's happened with the Church of England that no one talks about. There's a lot of stuff that's gone on, paedophilia, all that stuff, and we never really talk about that amongst the black community. A lot of us have grown up in the Church of England or gone to schools like that. No one talks about that. And my thing is, I don't actually agree with everything you do, but my thing is that I think everybody should have the same energy. If you're going to come for you, Pastor Toby, then you should come for the Pope and all his clan and all these other people, and not just the Pope. Allegedly, his net worth is like 80 million or something ridiculous like that.
Betting companies, by the way.
Exactly. So all of this stuff, no one kind of talks about that. So why do you think it is that we as black people were very quick to jump on someone like yourself?
Number one, we don't have a community.
Right.
Black people don't have a community. The whites, I can tell you one, two,
Oh my goodness. Toby says black people do not have a community. So because black people do not have a community, that is why they're coming after this fake thing here. Black people do not have a community. This guy does not like black people at all. This one, he is a, what's the name they call those people? Oh, there's a name for it. Uncle Tom. He's an Uncle Tom. This guy says the reason why black people are coming for him is because they don't have community. Toby.
3 communities they have. Asians have community.
Asians,
Black people don't have no
all right.
community.
Toby, if Asians have community, what's the name of the community? Zeze, why are you not asking him? Asians have community. Sorry, Toby, what do you mean by community? What do you mean? Where are the Asian people's community? I want to see, where can I go to see the community? What is this guy talking about?
The only community that I see this generation having is social media. When I see
goodness.
them doing all this talk that they do, I don't blame them because this is a deprived community.
Right.
Success or people that are seemingly succeeding has not been at a close range to them. So it is only right, but not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Toby said it's a deprived community. Guess who is adding to the problem of the so-called community? This community, well, whenever they start talking community, they're very careful. Until the person is able to define for you what they mean by community, listen, cult leaders love to talk about communities, creating communities. A lot of cult leaders, they do that. So be careful.
So I take that back. It is only expected that if a community grows out of your community and is like, oh, that was my friend, how dare she thinks that she's more successful than me now? You go and vent out if you don't have a clean heart. I'm still looking for any government establishment in this country that can say SPAC Nation did this wrong and that wrong. So
Because you were under investigation, weren't you? SPAC Nation? You was under investigation. Then they haven't really, so there wasn't enough evidence, I'm guessing, and they've had to close the case. However, individuals in your church are being investigated because of all this whole fraud thing that blew up over the last, I would say, 8 months to a year. Now, a lot of times you said you are not really aware, or you're not aware, you can't be aware of everything that's going on in your church. But then you, as the pastor, as the leader, is that not your job to make sure you know what is going on with your pastors and your ministers? Yeah, but then
300 people.
But then that's another thing. I've also noticed that you ordain a lot of young people to become pastors. What's the actual protocol? Because for me,
so Toby, if 2,000 people, they're too many for you to know what's going on in your own church, then maybe you should not have 2,000 people. Maybe you should close it down because you want more people coming in. You cannot handle the one that you have. Look at that face. That is a face that needs to be recorded, and I hope I get it right this time. Yep, got it. That is the face of a scammer right there. Why does he look much older? With all his Givenchy and all the, why does it look so, to me, it just looks so much older? So, Toby, if you having 2,000 people in your church, if that's too much for you to know what's going on in your own establishment, then you have no business being in charge of those many people. No business. In fact, right now your numbers are dwindling. Your numbers are going down. The numbers are going down. So, welcome.
I think that's weird. I think it's weird that young people can literally come into the church and within like 3 to 4 months they're pastors. How does that work?
I don't think there's any case like that, by the way.
Quick,
But
well, it's a quick process, though.
Yeah, of course. Let me.
Did you hear that? Toby said, I don't think there is any case like that. Wait, let me show you that this guy is just a born fool. Hold on. There is no case like that. Toby just sat here and lied through his teeth. Lied. Can someone just lie for no reason? Give me 1 second. Let me find you the video where where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Just 1 second, guys. Just trying to look for where is it? Just 1 second. I'll find it in a minute. Well, the other day, Toby anointed how many 40-something people in his church? 40-something. Wait, let me see. Let me just type the Nation family. Right, Nation family. Let's find their latest video they did on Sunday. Right, so it streamed 2 days ago, where they were anointing 40-something children, youngsters.
Worries to see this young one grow and the fulfillment of what God has called
Toby
them
said
to
there
do
is nothing like this.
is what old age, good age means. So as you go on your knees, quickly,
Edwin,
please.
thank you. I appreciate your comments, Edwin.
I believe in the name of Yahushua. Thank you.
I hope you guys know that Toby does not believe in the name of Jesus. When I tell you this Christianity thing is a joke, all my life when I was growing up, Jesus. Come to find out that the guy, his name, they say it was not Jesus. There was no letter J. Back 2,000 plus years ago, in that part of the world, there was no letter J. So if there was no letter J, Then who is this Jesus character? Who is Jesus? Freedom says it looks older than 44. It looks, hey, it's not just me then. It's not just me. Guys, question. I am not your enemy. For the people who believe in God, I am not your enemy. There's a documentary I'm going to recommend that you go and watch on Netflix. It's called The God Story by Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is one of the, he's the one, the main guy doing the, this talking and going around. Morgan Freeman went around the world to see how people worship this thing people call God. Around the world. I'm telling you, nobody has the same God. Some people practice something completely different. You will see that, oh wow, this thing that me I thought was God is only specific to me and the people in this area here. So the God story, Morgan Freeman, the God, all different places, visiting all different places. I was shocked just to see how people were taken in by they're so convinced that their religion is right. They were born into it. They were born into the belief. They didn't come with the belief, but they were born to people who believe. So how do you then tell them, no, my own God here in Nigeria is the main God, but you over there in India, you've got the fake one? I mean, make it make sense. And if we already had God inside us, somebody would not need to have to bring that Jesus character over to us, no? Okay.
Everyone now in the house, can we pray for them? Can we sing? Can we worship?
This right here, 40 something. Well, look at them. 40 something people on Sunday.
Help me welcome Zoe Anatoye. Help me welcome Abby Sugar Olu.
What
and
is she wearing?
The office of minister. Help me welcome Laura.
Wait, church? Wait, is she dressed? She's a pastor? She's been ordained as a preacher, dressed like... I don't have any issues with her dressing, but this is supposed to be church, no? How church has changed. Now church is whatever you want to wear, just wear.
This is family. And so, as these pastors and leaders are called, I want you to join hands with your pastors in your various churches and build in numbers, build in finances, build in influence, build in success. Let not our community, SPAC Nation first.
Let me read your comment. You said, I like your blunt view about Christianity. It is strictly business, especially when it involves black churches. No, it's all business, whether black, whatever, it's all business. Our government have failed in all ramifications. I completely agree. Instead of us to come together and press. Yeah. He is initiating into the occult world. Anointed, can you please back that up with some evidence, please? Back it up with some evidence. I would like to see your evidence that he is initiating the cult into the occultic world. So please, what evidence do you have for this? His real name is Yahusha or Yeshua. Okay. Congratulations. Hey, Phil. I think I just saw your message come through. Oh, I just saw your message come through. Sorry, I was supposed to call you back. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Completely forgot. Hellfire is too small for you. Freedom 237. What hellfire are you talking about? Freedom 237. Do you have an address for hellfire? Please, hellfire, where is it, Ejo? Believers of hellfire. How do I find the place? Where is hell? Somebody must know where it is. Oh yeah, Freedom 237. How do you know hellfire is too small? You've been there before. You've been to hell. How does this person anyway? I'll wait for a response. But you have to question everything. How can people in this modern day, 2024, still be believing in hell and heaven? Heaven, hell. These people believe that because they believe in Sky Daddy, their own place is already guaranteed. But those people over there who don't believe, all of them are going to hell. That is a nonsensical belief. It's nonsense to think that me, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. Ah, man, religion is terrible. Religion is terrible. I feel religion will convince people of places that don't exist. Religion will terrify people into believing in things that they cannot see. Religion will convince the believers that they have imaginary enemies. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. Where they here, they wrestle principalities and powers. As soon as you take on Jesus, you start a fight, a war. As soon as believers of Jesus when they just believe like this, the war starts. They start wrestling against principalities and powers. Just, terrible. Religion kills brains. Facts. God is a lucrative business depending on who knows how best to use it. And this is it. We're trying to jog people to start thinking. God brought to you by colonialism was forced on you. That is not your belief system. It did not belong to you to begin with. But anyway, let's continue with this. So this was Toby actually ordaining just 2 days ago.
Community, young
But it's
black
something
people, then our community, all people. Don't let us be talked down upon anymore. And it will take you to join hands and build dignity for our community. The works that I've done in this nation, if it were Muslims that done it, they will not dare chat one bad word against them because of fear.
What have you done?
But guess what?
Please, can somebody mention 1, 2 things that Toby has done in this nation? Please. What has Toby done in this nation, please? Please, can someone mention what he created a church? This is not a church. They're renting this place. This is not their property. This is being rented. It's a rented hall. So what has he created? What has he done that he's always bragging? All right, let's go back here. You can see him anointing 40-something people. Well, let's go back to the interview with Zeze.
Let's start with the investigation. Well, let me tell you the fact about the under investigation thing. Number one, people started shouting. Some people on social media started making noise. SPAC is this, SPAC is that. There was no investigation going on. Then there was one main pretender, MP, main pretender, who then decided that
Toby,
I don't
stop.
speak about young people, I don't speak about black community.
This guy deserves every bad thing that happens to him. That man was busy looking out for the people that had come to him looking for justice. And now the MP Reid, now Toby has given him a nickname. He says something person. What did he just say now? MP Reid is who you are talking about like this. Well, they really need to guys, let me look for the petition. We need to sign it. These people here don't deserve this kind of disrespect while trying to look out for their own constituents. The MP's job is to look after their constituents, and this dingbat sits there and is talking about something. No, Toby is too mouthy for his own good, and these are the people. This is the person that they carry their children to go and give.
And within like 3 to 4 months, they're pastors. How does that work?
I don't think there's any case like that, by the way.
It's a quick process, though.
Yeah, of course. Let me start with the investigation. Well, let me tell you the fact about the under investigation thing. Number one, people started shouting. Some people on social media started making noise. SPAC is this, SPAC is that. There was no investigation going on. Then there was one main pretender, MP, main pretender, who then decided that I don't speak about young people, I don't speak about black community, even though my community is very infested with drug dealers and stuff, but it doesn't speak about young people. But hey, here's an opportunity. SPAC Nation is there. I'm going to be the speaker for black community. So this main pretender takes the case and start telling the authorities this is happening.
So
and
Toby,
all that.
Toby wants to be the speaker for the black community. You, Diaspora Diva, this guy no get paper now. Diaspora Diva, he doesn't have, he's an illegal immigrant. How is he going to lead the black people when he can't even lead himself, at least here in the UK at least? Because how does one who doesn't have the right documents to stay in the country start leading people of the country? I don't know. How is that going to work? And there's a comment here. No, this one here. You will win souls for Christ. Win souls for Christ. Why would I want to win those for? Why? And please, what do you mean by a soul? Can you please tell me, what do you mean by a soul? Apricot with spices. Hello. Please, what do you mean by soul? Win, soul. It's so it's like a winning. So when I win the soul for God, I'm going, hey, I've won. How does it win soul for Christ? Please, can someone tell me what do you mean by a soul? What am I winning? Hey, he built schools. He built no schools, built no hospital. What remarkable thing can he lay claim to that he did? This is the question. This is the question. Keep sounding high. Oof. Guy's a clown.
Now, in the parliament, the government only said they are under investigation because it's only right, and politicians will always be politicians. It's only right for them to say, okay, we'll investigate this thing. Let me tell you the real verdict from Scotland Yard. Ridiculous. Meaning all the case they brought to them, their verdict was ridiculous. That's all.
We can't deny that a lot of people came forward and said that there were leaders in the church that would force them to take out loans, to do all this stuff about universal credit, stuff about all these other things, and the loans for you to do stuff, for your pastors to do stuff. So are you saying that all those people that have come forward are lying?
It's not just lying. It's ridiculous to say that you can take truth and pervert it. And when you pervert truth to people who are
Toby answered the question.
The truth would be,
Toby, answer the question. She asked you a very straightforward question. Listen to her question again. Right? That was straightforward. It's not just lying. It is ridiculous. What they did not ask you.
Ridiculous. That's all.
We can't deny that a lot of people came forward and said that there were leaders in the church that would force them to take out loans, to do all this stuff about universal credit, stuff about all these other things, and the loans for you to do stuff, for your pastors to do stuff. So are you saying that all those people that have come forward are lying?
It's not just lying. It's ridiculous to say that you can take truth and pervert it. And when you pervert truth to people who are already suspicious.
So what would the truth be then?
The truth would be two people can do a deal together, meaning they can sit down and say, let's take out a loan and do X, Y, Z.
Oh, goodness. It was a yes or no question. That was a yes or no question. This guy is very slimy. That question was a yes or no question. He is so slimy, right? The question asked was, what was the question, sir? The thing, because he talks too much. It's making me lose it.
So are you saying that all those people that have come forward are lying?
It's not just lying. It's ridiculous to say.
Yes or no? Are you saying all those people that came forward, are they lying? Are they lying or not just lying? Yes, they are lying. And here are the reasons. No, they are not lying. Here are the reasons. But to say, it is to say it is ridiculous, and Toby, shut up. No wonder. Look at his mouth. Let me take another screenshot. I'm enjoying all this. Is funny faces.
You can take truth and pervert it. And when you pervert truth to people who are already suspicious.
So what would the truth be then?
The truth would be two people can do a deal together.
Okay.
Meaning they can sit down and say, let's take out a loan and do X, Y, Z. How is the church? How is that the responsibility of the church? You've got to remember this. The church, as far as Charity Commission is concerned, when Charity Commission asks for a list of donors, a church must give them that, which we have. 10 years list of donors, SPAC Nation has. So the first thing I would do is, someone says, somebody forced me to do X, Y, Z. The question would be, please explain force. Because how did that happen? Because we even want to know. We want to deal with such leaders. Then you find out at the end of the day, on the ones we've heard, no, there was no force. They were dating each other.
Shut up.
I have cases like that. Then we still said, look.
Oh, this guy is trying to blame his victims now. He's trying to blame the victims. This is victimizing the victim. He's trying to say those people that were affected by whoever in the church, that when they've gone to investigate, it turns out they were dating that person. So, Toby, if they were dating that person, is that why that person should take advantage of them? Toby, your answers are putting you in more trouble. This guy has no feeling at all for the people in his care. Someone has reported that she was touched inappropriately. Let's go on. Come on. Just trust me. Toby. Toby is one of the biggest liars. Toby is one of the biggest liars. I just wish everyone, okay, I'm going to do a poll. I'm going to do a poll. Let's see. Might need to do the poll. Give me a second. This is actually a very important question. Please, guys, I would like for you to engage. Please, for you to engage. Please engage, please. I want to do a very quick poll. So give me a sec. I'm trying to. So if you're looking in the comments, there's a goal thing that YouTube has this new goal. Right. How do I set up a poll, people? How do I set it up? How do I set up a poll? Might be able to do it here. Right. Right, okay. Can do it up here. 1 second. Start a poll. Ask the question. Okay, so right, there's a poll running right now. Please, I would like you to engage with the poll. And the question is, do you believe that Toby is a real man of God? I want to know if there are people who really think it will never happen in Germany. This has been going on for years, JK. JK, are you JK, are you attached to SPAC in any way, shape, or form? Reason why, that if that's the person. I thought I was hearing someone say JK earlier on, Leah Lauder on TikTok. This lady on TikTok who speaks about cults and things like that. JK, just that name just rang a bell. There was one of the preachers in SPAC who was a member, a pastor there, who's no longer a pastor, and I think his initials are JK, something like that. So you may not be you, but that's absolutely fine. But JK, that doesn't mean that cults don't exist in Germany. Cults exist everywhere. Cults exist everywhere. But you see this guy, he no get brain at all. This guy is brainless. This one. This guy is one of the most brainless humans ever. This guy is actively conning people. Instead of him to be quiet about it, he is so loud and brash, and all this time he did not have papers. No, it's not you. Okay, I apologize. All this time, Toby no get paper. Offending. Look at Mr. Offending with Fendi. Look at now. So all this time, offending with Fendi. Toby don't get paper. Does anybody remember this cloth that he wore? Oh, this, of all the clothes I've ever seen Toby wear, this one is the worst one. This one is the worst one. This one. Wait, let me show you. To where? You can't put this kind of thing in front of me. He wrote me. It's a lie. You can't put this kind of thing in front of me. Where's my pin? I'll be right there. Just wait until he's got lots of people have gathered around him, and just wait. Who told Toby that this thing is who? Oh, you people need to stop deceiving this man, making him think that he looks nice at 40 something. Even youngsters. My son, my 22-year-old son, will not be caught dead wearing something like this. This not tell me, this no be shine. This thing no this one na balloon. It remain make the thing carry Toby go up. They carry and go sky. They're supposed to put inflator and just Pastor Toby dripping in Louis Vuitton this week. So this is Louis. Oh my goodness, Toby. Oh. He looks like a turtle. Look at this. The back. See, it just looks like a. Wait, can you see the back again? Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a turtle. Let's see. Some people will say that tortoise. Let's see if I can find one. The man looks like a turtle. Hold on, I'm looking for a picture. Where's the picture now? Where is the picture now? Look now. Okay, please have a good look at that, and then look at this. Look at Toby again. Huh? When he turns his back. Look. Oh, I keep missing that bit. Wait. This and this. Don't they look the same to you? No, similar. Please, Turtle, no disrespect to you. It's not your gorgeous face I'm talking about. It's the that house you've got on your back is what I'm referring to. Is one of our species here that is wearing the house that you live in. He's wearing it as a cloth. Sorry, Turtle. No disrespect to you at all. You're very gorgeous. You are. And you know turtles can live for a very long time. Just look this and our friend. Toby, who told this man that this clothes is nice? Who? Oh, there's another one again. Look at this. Oh, my God. I'm in the street with a source of options. Look, I do this for my future. I'm just being honest on my lifestyle. Let me rub my shoulders to the bosses. I cruise when I'm ripping the range. But I hit 120 anytime that I'm ripping the range. I'll run it through the 6 like trip. Who are the people? Who are the people that dress this guy up? Who? Oh, it was this. There was another one. This one. Look at this.
You like this? Got 2 white horses.
Oh, with slippers. Oh, yeah.
Of course, this gotta always be done. Wear it all. This is mad, though. Let's go.
Look at. Oh. You will never see him with his wife going out to all these fancy places. The wife practically doesn't exist. But who told this guy that this is this? Who lied to him? Wait. Look at the cloth. Look. No. Who? Okay. Hey, you will hate you. You will hate you. You date you. Oh, hello. No, somebody. Tammy? I'm sure Tammy thinks this is gorgeous. Tammy. Peter Pan. When is your birthday? You're going to get a suit like this from me with the shoulder up like this. Just, what the fuck is this? Someone's husband. Someone's father. What's going on here? Look at just who dresses him up? Oh, what was this? Wait, this guy sometimes what goes through their minds in these calls? Look at this. These people woke up one morning. This cult woke up one morning, told the members of the church to wear suit. The men told them to wear suit. They are going to walk. Waka waka. I dey waka waka. I go many places. They dey waka 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 waka. You know these people have no destination. These people are not going anywhere. Even bring children along. Does somebody know where these people are going? Somebody said these are zombies. Please, can someone make sense of this for me, please? Look at it. Please let me ask you, if you are on the street of London, and you see people coming like this, would you not think, okay, something must be going wrong somewhere? Something's not right. Would you or would you not? Would you not? Just marching aimlessly. Where are they going? No, what is this for? This is madness. At this point, this is a cult. My goodness. Then the women did their own too. What I don't understand, Toby, you followed the men when they were doing this. You still followed. Look at another. The same people. Or is it a different day? Okay, it's the same day. Wait, say what now? What's he saying? Say it again.
Just walking through London today.
Walking through London.
Walking through.
What did he say? That his sons? These are my sons. What did he say? Okay, these two are his sons, and those are his sons. Yeah, poor children. Poor children. In the children's mind now, daddy has dressed us up like this just to go and show off for the gram. I'm heartbroken. Look at what he's wearing. You know what? Let me just stop. We are just walking through London.
Just walking through London today.
That's all.
Through.
Toby.
Warming up for the.
Toby, whatever you thought you were doing here was a big failure. This was all designed to attract, to put a narrative that we are the man. Here comes the man in black. Won't let you remember. Here comes the man in black. A galaxy defender. This one a galaxy damager, no be galaxy defender. What the hell is going on here? Is the little kid is the so these grown men at the back, these grown adults, they would have had to plan this. Can we have a meeting, please? On so and so day, we're going to be walking through London town. Pastor Toby says everyone needs to come with their suits and come. And grown men said, yeah. People say, shaking my head, yeah, pastor. Make them carry this man, Mata to Kukuru Alate Benusi. I don't know what that means. Shaking my head. What about those other three Omoali? Which other three Omoali? As a man in action. Grown men following nonsense. Those are my sentiments exactly. Grown adults. Religion will make people do things. Your belief in God. This is why, guys, be careful teaching your children this belief in a God. Wait until they are adults before you indoctrinate them. Get Sky Daddy up there once Sky Daddy. Whoa. All these people are doing this because they believe in a Sky Daddy. It's their belief in God that has brought them to this place. They think they're going to find redemption. They think they're going to find salvation. Now they're making a mockery of them. Look at them. Wait, where are the women? Is the women on? I did not understand. Wait, who is this one?
Speak up when I hop about the car.
Who's that passport?
Speak up when I hop about the cut. I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about the cut. I promise I'm gonna make scene.
I really have nothing against these other people, to be honest with you. Where are the women? The women marching. Wait. Toby and the women. Wait, though. Toby marching with the women. When he powerful march for girl-child equality. Wait, is there a video? Girl-child equality. Guys, this is for girl-child equality. Oh. You can't really see the video with this one. Hold on. 2,000 women. Where did you find them? Where did Toby rent these people from?
Hey guys, so last Sunday with the family, we had a great march down to 10 Downing Street led by Pastor Toby. Thousands of women petitioning for the girl child, standing up for themselves. Honestly, it was a great experience running down in our heels. It was incredible.
You were running in your
Every
heels.
single woman in this
They are
video has their
torturing
own
you. You are busy
individual story, but
talking.
on Sunday,
Christabel,
decided to make a
you're
statement.
part of this
So if
church.
you do want to join any of the
Christabel, you're in
next
serious
events,
trouble.
please message me. Looking forward to
They
seeing
made
you
them
soon.
run in heels.
Hey guys,
Toby
so last Sunday,
is an evil leader, honestly. What other women? Where are they marching? Wait, let me understand. So a church and its pastor, nobody else was marching in the world that day. Nobody. The country that they're in, at least they still have, they're still further ahead in this conversation of girl child, the equality. We're not there yet, but still we're better. than some other countries. But a group in their church decide, you know what, we need to fight for the girl child. And we got just, okay, somebody must understand what's going on. Oh yeah, somebody please tell me what is happening here. Nicholas, please. God has been providing for this one. Eh? God has been providing for you. God cooks your meals? How is God providing for you? Nicholas, how is God providing for you and he's not providing for Toby? Toby needs to get people to get loans for him. Do you think you can talk to your God to provide for Toby so he can leave people's children alone? Nicholas, can you stop telling people that God loves them? Please stop it. It's abusive at this point. Telling people that God loves them. They did not ask for it. That's abusive. That is, you're intruding in their space. You're intruding on them. Nobody asked for this love. If the God loves you, congratulations. But please leave my people alone. Leave Peter Pan. Leave the Caribbean skeptic secularists. Leave them alone. They did not ask for your God's love. Neither do they want it. So please do not tell them anymore that God loves them. What kind of God loves people and yet creates a place of eternal damnation? What kind of God is that? So please do not tell any more persons here that God loves them, because you're lying to us. That's a lie. God doesn't love no one. A God that sacrifices his own child doesn't love anyone. If he could not spare his own child, you think he will spare you? Get over yourself. JK, come on now. The brainwashing. I'm an atheist, but I believe everyone should be entitled to their views of foolishness. Absolutely. Do not push it on anybody. These people did not ask for his God's love. He should keep his God's love in his pocket. I haven't seen any of them say to him, oh, my spaghetti monster, my flying spaghetti monster loves you. So keep that to yourself. Hey, Valkyries, hello. He's a cult leader in the UK. This story is long. The guy is just a nuisance. He's a cult leader acting in the name of God. Right, so let's go back to the video we were watching and watch him lie to us again. Come on, go on and lie to us, Toby.
Do not take loan for anybody, and I'm saying it out again now. Don't take loan for nobody. Why
That's
would you
a
want to do
lie.
that?
We saw the videos.
These are not like, it's not.
We saw the text messages of you saying it's okay for people to tell folks to get loans. This man is a liar. Their religion says all liars will go to hell. Toby listen, this guy, he is hell. If there's a hell, he'll be the first one there. This Toby guy.
Not coming from a higher place that these guys must manipulate or groom, because these are the words that are being out there, manipulating. Even if they was dating, maybe that is a form of grooming, because that's what happens as well. People pretend that they like people. Is that then something to do with how you are ordaining people?
No,
so certain people should not be ordained.
So I'll come to that. So imagine someone calls me and say, and I'm the most accessible pastor. Everybody's got my phone number, so you can't say, oh, I tried to reach them to complain and it didn't happen. So how do you monitor 2,000 people? By being accessible. I'm accessible. One case that came to me, this girl comes and say, oh, there's a guy in your church, he took some money off me, blah, blah, blah. So I said, okay, who is it? A certain Jonathan, he says, for example.
A girl comes to him. A girl came to him complaining someone took money off her. He asked her, who is it? And she's given a name. It is Jonathan, right? Example, Jonathan. Now, Toby, what do you do next? What do you do? Because this is the man that says he's the leader for young people. So tell us, in your church, a young girl comes to you. Because don't forget, guys, all the members of his church are below the ages of 30. No, they're below the age of 30 years old. They're young people. Some are even 14, 15 in his church. So a girl has come to him complaining about somebody in his church, a young boy, has taken money off her. Now, so Toby, tell us, what do you do next?
And then I found Jonathan. Do you know this person? Look for someone to call them. Then Jonathan says, oh, I'm no longer in your church. Say, okay, but this person said this. Oh, she was my girlfriend. People will prey on people if they have chance to. That's normal. So
she comes to you complaining about someone taking money off her. You call the said individual. He's no longer in your church. And then says that she was his girlfriend. Does that give the avenue for him to take her money? This guy is stupid. This guy hasn't got brains.
But what we can do is to put measures in place to make it difficult for people to do that. And what measures did we put in place? Two things. Number one, you have to announce publicly, don't take loan for nobody, make sure nobody takes from you. If you want to do a business deal with someone, that's between two of you. It's got nothing to do with the church. That's number one. Number two, you set up an independent complaint commission, meaning it is not pastors in the church, it is picked from everywhere else, people that don't have loyalty to me. So complain to them. Guess what? Not one person. So how is Twitter going to resolve these issues? Because we've done all that we can do.
So then what about the ordaining of pastors and stuff? Because I see
Did that make sense to any of you? His church have gone about trying to two ways. Number one, announce to everyone, don't pay loans, don't take loans, And then the second one, independent forum of different people. Who put those together? Who are these people? Toby's just, I just can't.
Someone could have just come off the road like a year ago and all of a sudden
I
they're
can't deal with this guy.
And I don't understand, because to me it's like I would not employ somebody that's just come out of jail for money laundering to manage my bank. Like I wouldn't do it. So then people obviously can change their life around, but
exactly. He's got the pastor of his church has a conviction for attempted robbery. Whatever is his name, for attempted robbery, and that is your main guy. Zeze has more sense, eh? Zeze is a queen. Just look at her saying, I would not. How do people go to church on a Sunday and you're sitting next to roadmen? You're sitting next to people just with guns and knives in their pockets. Fights have broken out in Toby's church. You don't know? Are you going to wait until one of them uses one of those knives? What's going on here? It's terrible.
I think it's like, I remember when I used to go to church, for me to even get baptized, I had to go through like this baptismal school, and then I had to have an interview and all these questions about, are you ready to be baptized? The first time I failed, I was heartbroken. And then I went home and I revised again. And that was just for me to be baptized. So I don't understand how the process, how people are, for 2,000 people to be ordained as ministers and pastors.
2,000 people are not ordained, but I get you.
But are they ministers and pastors?
No.
So how many ministers and pastors do you have?
300.
Okay, that's still.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Wait. Toby has a church of 200 people, 2,000 people, and 300 pastors. What are you doing with it? Guys, let me scratch my head. I can't. 2,000 people, 300 pastors. Guys, if anyone can do ratio, please. I'm not good at doing ratios. What's the ratio? And let me see. Has anybody the poll? 32 votes. None of you believes that Toby is a true man of God. Thank you. Because if anybody had said they believed he was a true man of God, hey, I would have said, please identify yourself. Identify yourself. We need to talk. My day job, I'm a therapist, right? Maybe we will have to organize some sessions for you. But 32 of you, thank you for taking part in the poll. So you guys, at least you can see what we're seeing. Why can't these people see it though? Why can't these people see it? Oh, you mean this Nicholas person? You think that he's a troll from SPAC? Well, maybe he has given loans to. Nothing he says. Nothing. Bruno, have you heard him speak? Bruno, have you heard? Ask. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Everyone, for the next 1 minute, I will not say anything. I would like for you to hear the conversation between both of them. The question she's asking, she's very eloquent. She's very direct, straight to the point. Please hear his answers. The guy just, you know what? Okay, let's see. So, everyone is a pastor in his own. How do you have 2,000 members and 300 pastors? How is that even possible? How? What are we doing here? I don't get it. So, okay, 1 minute, okay, everyone? I will not say anything. All right, see if you can make sense of what Toby is saying. Right.
So how does that work?
That's our model. That's our model. Now, every church or every model must respond to the community need. If I'm in a community, I have to look at what is the issue here? What is the problem? What I've got is they need leaders within their community. It comes with authority. What we don't do is, if a minister is ordained, they don't have authority like another church. We will have ordained ministers with this portfolio, this portfolio. No, for us is you are a minister. Minister means serve. It means to serve. You go back and serve that community. But if you then turn around and say, oh, give me money because I'm a minister in church, already, if that person really comes to church, they know you don't have the power to do that. So you don't have the portfolio. What you have is the responsibility. And the responsibility is it takes a like person to get another like person. What we wanted to do is inspire someone to believe that they can become ministers. And I'll tell you what, out of 300, even through all our crises, maybe out of 300, maybe they say 2 or 3 people have done X, Y, Z. And I sat down with them personally and said, did you do this thing? Is it true? And on some occasions, maybe one occasion said, yeah, I wanted to do this. Why do you want to do that? If we ordain 300 and 3 are faulty, Jesus only had 12. So it's not numbers. Jesus only had 12. And one of them was still a thief.
True.
Did he not ordain Judas?
Of course, but still, I feel like it's just, for me personally, I think 300 ordained young people, that I get young people could be like on fire for Christ and everything. Yeah. I just think they're not well versed in the world yet to have responsibility or or for people to be coming to them for certain advice or anything like that.
Rather than what we feel. I feel a lot of things as well. I can feel it's not right. Let's talk about what it produces, because
maybe it's produced a lot of the fact that there's so much young people. It's produced a lot of drama around your church.
Drama is fine.
Is it?
Not fine?
Well, not for you. It hasn't been good drama. You've been all over the news for that.
Has a pastor been on your platform before?
No.
Has a pastor ever been invited to lead something in the United Nations before? I've been invited. I'm going to be working for UN from next month. Listen, everything that is new has to generate controversy. Then we will look inwardly, and then we would say, okay,
Toby says he's going to be working for the United Nations. Yeah, Toby. Toby, wait, let me understand. You're going to be working for the United Nations. Is it a remote job? Would you need to travel? Wait, let me understand. 4 years ago, Toby was trying. Wait, he said he was employed by. Wait, the United Nations. looked everywhere and decided, Toby, come and work with us. Let me take it back. Hey, Toby. He is going to contradict himself about this job thing that he's talking about. He's going to contradict himself. Later on in this video, he's going to contradict himself. That's how you will know that he is a liar. I'm going to write down the words out of his mouth. This guy said he's got a job. Let me put the link. I think Phil is asking for the link. The guy said, okay, people in the UN, which one of you did this? Which one of you? No, someone has to answer. The police have to answer. Somebody has to say, never mind. Okay. I just can't.
Than what we feel. I feel a lot of things as well. I can feel it's not right. Let's talk about what it produces, because
but maybe it's produced a lot of the fact that there's so much young people. It's produced a lot of drama around your church.
Drama is fine.
Is
Drama
it?
is fine.
Not
What is not fine?
Well, not for you. It hasn't been good drama. You've been all over the news for bad.
Has a pastor been on your platform before?
No.
Has a pastor ever been invited to lead something in the United Nations before? I've been invited. I'm going to be working for UN from next month. Listen, everything that is new has to generate controversy. Then we will look inward.
Sorry, I was muted. He says these elaborate things and quickly moves on. You have just said something that is profound. You have been asked to come and work with the United Nations. If I was the one, I'd have been like, oh, well done, congratulations. You're going to be, what would you be, when, how, But he does not leave room for the person to, process what he has just said. He quickly, I'll take it back so you can see those tactics. When people do that, it's ramble. So you're not catching what they're saying. Zeze must have missed that. Zeze missed it. That's why.
Because
maybe it's produced a lot of the fact that there's so much young people. It's produced a lot of drama around your church.
Drama is fine.
Is it?
Fine.
Not
fine?
Well, not for you. It hasn't been good drama. You've been all over the news for bad.
Has a pastor been on your platform before?
No.
Has a pastor ever been invited to lead something in the United Nations before? I've been invited. I'm going to be working for UN from next month. Listen, everything that is new has to generate controversy. Then we will look inwardly, and then we would say, okay, let us adjust this. Let's do this better. But the result that
Did you see the way he quickly jumped from that? Listen,
because maybe it's produced a lot of the fact that there's so much young people.
Just watch the way he would immediately move on.
Is fine.
Is it?
Fine. Not fine?
Well, not for you. It hasn't been good drama. You've been all over the news for bad.
Has a pastor been on your platform before?
No.
Has a
pastor been on your platform before? I would rather that a pastor does not visit me than for a scammer pastor to visit me. Hey, Phil. Phil must be jealous. Phil must be jealous. Phil has not got a job with the UN. Right now, I guess he must be jealous right now. So watch that interaction, okay, folks?
Ever been invited to lead something in the United Nations before? I've been invited. I'm going to be working for UN from next month. Listen, everything that is new
did you see?
Generate controversy.
I don't know what you call that when someone is talking, and as soon as they're done saying the important things that they don't want you to catch, they'll say, listen. Trying to catch your attention away from what he has just said. And go on to talk imaginary nonsense.
see, then we will look inwardly and then we would say, okay, let us adjust this, let's do this better. But the result that I'm talking about is, you see that one minister that you might think, oh, it's not right. He saved lives because he's a minister. It's about lives. It's about people dying on our streets. So we can't just say what we feel. Again, I'm not a politician. So it doesn't matter if 10,000 people say SPAC is not this, SPAC is this, SPAC is that. For me, it's like, I will take stocks at the end of the month and say, how many lives were we able to save? How many people have got? It is those lives that matter to me, not popularity. Leave that to the Conservative or Labour Party.
So, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, you are? A lot of people don't think that you're married.
Let them keep searching.
So, how long have you been married for?
About 8 years or so.
Oh, it's like a seasoned marriage then.
I'm still trying to get married.
About 8 years or so. Guys, this was 4 years ago, okay? 4 years ago.
Married.
Would you, what?
I'm just trying to confuse you.
Oh, right.
You are trying to confuse her. Wait, oh. About his marriage.
Let them keep searching.
Wait, hold on. You are trying to confuse her about your marriage.
So we can't just say what we feel. Again, I'm not a politician. So it doesn't matter if 10,000 people say SPAC is not this, SPAC is this, SPAC is that. For me, it's like, I will take stocks at the end of the month and say, how many lives were we able to save? How many people have got? It is those lives that matter to me, not popularity. Leave that to the Conservative or Labour Party.
So, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, you are? A lot of people don't think that you're married.
Let them keep searching.
So, how long have you been married for?
About 8 years or so.
Oh, it's like a seasoned marriage then.
I'm still trying to get married.
Huh.
I'm just trying to confuse.
What is, Runa, what is it with this vagueness, please, Runa? What is, are you married? Yes or no? How long have you been married? 8 years. And why can't we be accurate with, listen, if I'm his wife, I would be very upset because these are questions that should, why the need for these? Anyway, now we know, guys, right? This was 4 years ago. Okay, you know what? Okay, let me, okay. Now the information has come out that he's being deported, right? We now know why he's very evasive. We now know why he is very evasive, right? Right, everyone? We now know why he's evasive because in the court papers, they said it was Mary. No, in the court papers, it was Mary. Meanwhile, he's married to Lucy.
But then somebody said Mary is the one in church. What, directors or pianists or something like that?
He says he's trying to get married. This guy.
What?
No, listen, I'll take it back. If you have a pastor that cannot answer direct questions, run. Run. This look on Zeze's face, tells me everything I need to know about what she's thinking. She's looking at him thinking, what the fuck? And you too, you're a pastor. Look at, just, what the fuck? Just look. This look says it all.
So it doesn't matter if 10,000 people say SPAC is not this, SPAC is this, SPAC is that. For me, it's like, I will take stocks at the end of the month and say, how many lives were we able to save? How many people have got? It is those lives that matter to me, not popularity. Leave that to the Conservative or Labour Party.
So, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, you are? A lot of people don't think that you're married.
Let them keep searching.
So, how long have you been married for?
About 8 years or so.
Oh, it's like a seasoned marriage then.
I'm still trying to get married.
Wait. A lot of people don't think you're married. The next thing out of your mouth should be, I wonder why they would think that.
Yeah.
Or, oh, that shouldn't be so. But his response is, let them keep searching. Who told you anybody was searching for Lucy? You know what? This
and then
guy's frustrating. Very frustrating.
he said, let them keep searching, or he is searching.
Phil. She said a lot of people. Let me take it back because I can't. The guy's double speak is too much for me.
So we can't just say what we feel. Again, I'm not a politician. So it doesn't matter if 10,000 people say SPAC is not this, I mean, SPAC is this, SPAC is that. For me, it's like, I will take stocks at the end of the month and say, how many lives were we able to save? How many people have got? It is those lives that matter to me, not popularity. Leave that to the Conservative or Labour Party.
So, are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Oh, you are? A lot of people don't think that you're married.
Let them keep searching.
So, how long have you been married for?
About 8 years or so.
Oh, it's like a seasoned marriage then.
I'm still trying to get married.
Would you, what?
He says he's still.
Oh, right.
Oh.
And then says to her, I am trying to confuse you, a preacher.
Wow. So is it he married? Is it he not married? Because now he's saying he's trying to get married. And
You know
this
what,
man
guys?
is a double forker.
Guys, you know what? Before watching this video, I had a feeling. I was thinking that Mary and Lucy are actually the same person. Maybe that's just government name and name she's known in the family. But after hearing this conversation here, yeah, something is wrong. Yeah. Who is Mary and who is Lucy? Toby. Mary is the one in the court papers. Lucy is the one you keep referring to at. So what's going on? What's going on? Unless he's married to 2 wives. I mean, it could be anything at this point. Allegedly. Could be anything. Gosh. You know, when see, whatever he thinks he's trying to evade, he is digging a big, massive hole for himself. Who knows whether the people that he's running away from, all these people have not gone and watched this. They've sat down, scanned through, because these government people, listen, when they've got their eyes on you, oh boy, you breathe, they know you are breathing. Let me see, what are you guys saying? When did the Zeze podcast come out? This was from 4 years ago, actually. This was 4 years ago. Said, what the Bruno, I don't get it. I don't. Doesn't he have 5 kids too? 5. He's got. I don't know how many children he has. I don't know. I know he pointed to 2 boys and said, my sons. That's the first time. Look, I've been following Toby's case for years now. I know a lot. Never seen him once acknowledge his wife or his kids. Not once. Not once. As far as I was concerned, these people didn't exist. It was just not a subject at all. You would never see him with anyone called wife. He was always with that Miramola, with Nikki, with all the others. So I think now, because of what's happened now, so we're now putting those kids to the front to show that, look, if daddy is sent to Niger, these kids will say, oh boy, a little too late, my guy. When you were busy applying, when you were busy going to go and meet them, applying for family life, you didn't put your family in the front. Oh, now. Oh, it's now that you remember you have a family. It's now you want to cry family. Whoever is Toby's advisor, Well, Toby doesn't look like somebody you can advise. Toby will do what Toby wants to do. But my goodness, this guy, he is a cautionary tale. Do not follow in his steps. Do not look at him and say, oh, Pastor Toby's in this big car. Don't do it. Put your 2 legs on the ground. Walk if you must walk. Do not envy this guy and think that let me go do what is it. I'm telling you. I'm trying to analyze this, Auntie. Please, are you making a formal complaint? I've got a petition. Hold on. In fact, I'm thinking of tweaking the petition, because that petition really is about deporting him. But all this that we are doing, there's a whole lot more. There's more to this. There's more. It just feels like justice will not be served if he goes back to Nigeria. Why can't the government open the case again? Why did they close it? Why? Where is MP Reid? Where's TK Mad Max? Where are all these people? Come on. Give me a second. Let me find the petition. I just so heartbroken. I'm so heartbroken. I am so heartbroken because of this. Just come on. How can somebody be so just dubious? Okay, guys, this is the link. This is about Toby. You please make sure to read it. It's nothing hidden, and it is on a verified what do you call it now? On a verified petition platform, change.org. So everything on there is legit. I Phil, are you there? Guys, if you love justice, if you're here for truth, the other day I showed the video of his victims. Please don't think that his victims were Onyibo people. Maybe 1 or 2. But as for the rest, these are your aunties. These are your friends, your cousins. Some of you, your lovers, your friends. Don't let this man get away with this. Look at him smiling. Just look at that face. Let me play you just so we can take a little breather, because right now I'm just so upset. Just a little breather. Just hear somebody else speak for a minute. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, people. It's just so frustrating. It's frustrating.
Everyone's like, hey, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This is not church, bro. What? This level of self-loathing and narcissism is it's incomprehensible to someone like me, It's just like, what are you talking about, bro? Pastor Tobi Adegboyega, founder of the Salvation Proclaimers Anointed Church, aka SPAC Nation, don't lose him appeal with the government of United Kingdom to remain within the country territory as legal resident. Hey, you're out here, mate. You're out here, brother. You're out here. Listen, who is in charge of the Home Office? Because this is a rare, the Home Office does not take W's. Yvette Cooper, listen. Great decision, Yvette Cooper. Listen, we love you, Yvette Cooper. You look like a lovely woman. You know, you look amazing. Oh no, thousands of police officers face losing their jobs. Yvette Cooper warned. Okay, well, she's taking more W's. She's taking more W's. Yo, Yvette Cooper. Yo, I love this woman already. Yo, Home Secretary to announce major. Yo, again for Yvette Cooper. Yo, hey, now listen. Nah, who is this legend? Studied at Harvard University. Listen, you are a walking W, Yvette. Jeez, this woman can't miss. Come on, man. Who's the lucky Ed Balls? Her spouse is called Ed Balls. Listen, he looks like a gentleman. He looks like a very charming gentleman. You know what I mean? He was the former secretary to the Treasury of the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? So this guy's, you know what I mean? This guy's serious. One more time, guys. Shout out to Yvette Cooper. So who is Pastor Toby? Why am I so ecstatic that he's getting deported back to Nigeria? Why is he being deported back to Nigeria? We'll keep watching the video to find out, guys. Oh yeah, leave a like on the video as well.
Toby, your plans this time around will not work. You know why? People are on to you. There are people who are tired of your shenanigans. You are rubbing it in people's faces, people's fathers, people's mothers. They look at you. How come Pastor Toby, you're not even a pastor, how come Toby has been in this country only 19 years and he's driving, whatever, I don't know the name of cars. Then they look at their parents with disgust. They look at their parents with disappointment. Meanwhile, those kids will not know that none of those things has your name on it. You don't own any of it. You don't own any house. We read it in your court papers now. Guys, I will do the court papers. We will do it. Let's go and look at the lies that this guy told in the court documents. Wait, let me see if I can find it. This guy lied and lied. Oh. In the tribunal papers, he said it was his wife that is looking after 10 of them. There are 10 people in the house. His wife is the one working. He's not working. She's the one looking after. Toby. Let me see if I can find that. Toby. And unfortunately for you, you brought this on yourself. No, I don't have it here. No, give me a second. Let me see if I can find the tribunal papers. Where did I put that tribunal paper? Where did I put the tribunal paper? I've lost it now. I've lost it. I had it here just a few. Oh, I downloaded it. That's what it was. I downloaded it. Okay. Yeah, I downloaded it. Let's see. Downloads. Abi, I downloaded it, right? Let me see if that's it. Yep, that's it. That's it. But for the sake of confidentiality and data protection, I will not show it. It's online. It's there. Anybody wants to see, just type Tobi Adegboyega. And his lawyer, Nari Mumu, his lawyer chose to not have him. What was it? To be did not choose anonymity to be anonymous. He didn't choose that. If not, this would not have been made public, but because the lawyer didn't, I think they were too sure of themselves. They were too sure of themselves. So I'm just going to read from it. So the evidence that they provided, the respondents' bundle contains a number of letters in support of the appellant written in 2019. Bernadette Kahn, the mayor of Croydon, writes of his well-documented work with young people and his invaluable contribution in driving change. London Assembly member Steve O'Connell writes that SPAC Nation has been instrumental in the drive against youth violence in London. Meanwhile, we had a look at the stats. The violence went up, not down. Toby. Reverend Canon Yemi Adedeji of the Evangelical Alliance UK says of the appellant that he is transforming the forgotten. Shadia Dogan of the Connect community in Croydon explains how the appellant has supported the organization by helping. Okay, these are just in response. So let's see. All the ex-offenders in his church were busy writing to the all the letters. So in his statements, he explains some of the projects that he is involved with. They have set up safe houses throughout London to house young people who have nowhere safe to live. Before the pandemic, there were 10 of them, but post-COVID, it went up to 28. Toby said they have 28 houses. Toby, yeah. They employ a team of 6 clinical psychologists who offer young people therapy. The church operates the largest food bank in London, which has to date provided 136,000 meals for the needy. He established Basketball Nation, a CIC dedicated to supporting young people. In 2015, he established Elite Community, a CIC to empower young women through mentoring. Oh, man. Anything mentoring in this place just is a con. After what we saw of Miramola, I'm sorry. As to his particular role, what does Toby do as to his particular role? Oh, it was denied. Oh, always says the lawyer applied for anonymity but got denied. Okay, what page am I on? Okay, it's page 8. It says here that no anonymity order made. No anonymity order made. That's what it says. It's right there on page 1. They didn't make the order. Because if they had, maybe, okay, or maybe, but why would they say no anonymity order made? Guys, Toby's lawyer is a piece of shit. Toby's lawyer is a piece of shit. Toby's lawyer, oh god damn it. That guy has no business being a lawyer. A disgrace. If that person represents you, you will lose. Let me see. After the news broke, the man tweeted some nonsense. But I want to read the, let's see. As to his particular role, right? This is what Toby told them that he does. As to his particular role, the appellant stresses how important he is personally to the work of SPAC Nation. Of course, he's the pastor. I can't take that away from him. He writes that he has tried to get others involved in coordinating the work, but he is the brain behind the organization. You see that's blockhead is trying to tell people, see, inside his head, though, this is where the whole thing is. In oral evidence, he gave some examples of this. He started a recording studio to employ young people who are interested in pursuing careers in music. And on 2 occasions, when he has tried to hand this over to others to run, it started failing. Hope dealers. No wonder there's no more hope dealers. Hope dealers went kaput. Trap mash. I still remember the does anybody remember the trap dance? Hey, trap mash. What was it? The trap mash they called it. You see them doing the dance. Toby said that they started a recording studio to employ young people who are interested in pursuing careers in music. And on 2 occasions, when he has tried to hand this over to others to run, it started failing. Then closed down the studio. He therefore needed to get back involved. He also has recent success in organizing a large football tournament. Which one? I managed to organize 5,000 spectators and 42 teams in a week. No one else can do that. The young man in the winning team still has a tag. The young man, let me see, sorry, my phone was ringing. The young man in the winning team still has a tag on his leg. After that, both Arsenal and Chelsea academies expressed an interest in him. It was the appellant's personal contacts and energy that made this possible. Toby's energy made it possible for Arsenal and Chelsea to be interested in this guy. In his first witness statement, he similarly stresses his personal relationship with the young people involved in SPAC Nation, asserting that some of the members could turn to terrorism. Toby said they could turn to terrorism if not carefully mentored and monitored in the unique way I approach each case. He also said that after SPAC Nation were driven out of Croydon by the local MP, a matter to which we will return below, knife crime rose in the area by 50%. We were shown a short video showcasing some of the appellant's most recent projects. This included 2 marches to Downing Street, one by women and one by men. Guys, listen. All that march was for tribunal. Toby. Oh my God. Guys. Oh, Toby. This guy is a clown, man. Guys, that whole match, that whole thing was for the tribunal. Oh, Bruno, you went on Daddy Daddy Freeze is bonkers. That one. Bruno, I was part of the Free the Sheeple movement. I was part of the Free Nation online church. Yes, I was part of that. Daddy Freeze is one of the reasons why I'm an atheist today. That guy helped me on the way out of the religion. He didn't do it not on purpose. We never met before. But because I was an avid follower, I would sit there and listen to this guy and think, wait, how is this person debunking the others who has no self-control? Oh, the guy was nasty. Freeze was his behavior. Then, no, this was going back a good few years now. His behavior was nasty. That, and there was a day he came on the live. I tuned in. It was Freeze's birthday. Freeze was on his birthday. He was angry. Uncle, waiting they pepper you. Freeze said, out of everybody that are listening to him, only one person gave him 20K. Uncle, you did not ask us to send you. We were just people that tune in online to watch you. We are not connected to you in any way, shape, or form. We are not joined by the hip. Some of us just started joining last week or what. Freeze was angry. Freeze now said to the people, he said, you all deserve the pastors that you get. Say, you Nigerians, you deserve the pastors that you get. It was after that birthday thing, after that birthday anger, that Freeze started befriending pastors. Freeze looked at everybody in the face and said, you all deserve the pastors that you get. He said, now he understands why your pastors are very stingy and why your pastors behave the way they do. I could not believe my ears. And that everything I would hear from Freeze that I thought were a bit troubling, I would write them down when I go to church, go to the reverend, right? The reverend will say to me, whoever this guy is you're listening to is wrong. Wait, this person I'm listening to is pointing other people as being wrong. Now you are saying to me, he is being wrong. Now that he is wrong. I said, you know what? Could it be that they are all wrong? Could it be? Could it be that this is just a fake religion? Because if it was real, every one of them would be saying the same thing. But none of them. Just think about it. I'm busy listening to Freeze. Hey, somebody's doing something. I even contributed monies to his wifey to go and be donating. She used to cook. She would cook and then they would go and give food to people. Donated money for that cause. These people, I said, hang on a minute. I'm thinking that this is hope, right? He's bringing some hope. But his antics were a bit off the chain. And then Freeze, you will hear Freeze tell you that this is a God-given message. Abel Damina to now that one is saying the same thing. God has given me a mission. God says I should clean up Christianity. It's a mission from God. Shande, no, Shande, Shande, behave yourself. Shande, wait, Shande, are you there, Niger? Shande, are you in Nigeria? It says you can keep Toby in the UK. Shande, now, don't compound. Shande, because of you, because of you. Wait, let me look for that video. Because you say something like that. Shande, I'm telling you, I'm compiling. I'm getting little clips from here, everywhere. Just to prove that Freeze hates black people, especially, sorry, not Freeze. This one here. This one, what's his name? This one. He hates black people. He hates Nigerians. Every time he's talking about Nigerians or talking about black people, he's already done it here with Zeze when he said black people, because she was saying, why is it that other people would do things and nobody talks about it, but when it comes to you, people have all this angst against you? And he says, yes, because black people don't have community. The Indians have community. Toby is saying that because of no community, that's why black people are coming after him. Because of you. Hold on. All right, let's see.
Afro, he's what we call a whitey beaties type 2.
Whitey beaties.
Type 2.
Say that whitey beaties.
Yeah, they call it
Beaties
white BTs type 2. Got the outward
Oh,
skin of
God.
Afro melanated, but the
Oh,
mind of a whitey person, of a
oh.
whitey supremacist.
You've given me that word, and I'm going to run with whitey beaties. Ooh, we. Mm-mm. No, he is Uncle Tom. He hates. You will hear. Zeze will ask him, "Do you hate black people?" She will ask him in this. Wait, let me see if I can find. Wait, so guys, you know what? Tonight I won't stay too long because I need to, get. There's something I want to show you. No, two things I'll show you, and then that will be it for tonight. We'll do the part 2 tomorrow. Ah, Toby's lies continue day by day by day. Let me show you this.
Hi. Over the years, Hi.
Yeah.
Over the years,
Uh-huh. Shande, oh yeah, this is for you, Shande. Uh-huh. You know you're in Nigeria, so Shande, this is for you. Toby has over 200. You see, this is the reason why Toby needs to come back to Nigeria. He has already started the projects them in Nigeria. He is he's doing things and things and things. Look watch how Pastor Tobi Adegboyega and SPAC Nation are trying to help 200,000 people in Makoko. 200,000 people are going to miss out on Toby being in Nigeria. Shonde, you can't do that. You can't do that. So please, Shonde, you just watched this interview and this boy didn't quote the Bible for. When Toby is preaching, he doesn't quote Bible. So interview, lying go come quote. Ayo now, no, they do this kind of thing. This one that said, who is Jesus? Who is that? Who be that? Who be Jesus anyway? Who? Percy, we not know you. Ayo, please now. Ayo, they ask too much. Okay, for the Nigerians, right? This is the reason why Toby needs to come back to Nigeria. Brace yourselves. Go and get your red carpet ready. Muritala Muhammad International. Put the red carpet because this man has helped 200,000. Come on, people. Y'all need him. You need the guy. All right. Let's see. You need him more.
Hi. Over the years, we've been doing a lot of work in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, from Sierra Leone to Ghana, helping young people. Now we've started a program and we're documenting every detail of it. For example, in Makoko has over 200,000 residents, and there's no water. There is basic amenities are so lacking, just like the case all over Africa. We've started the building of boreholes in Makoko, and we're trying to reach out to 200,000 residents to help them with.
Toby, I just realized something. I'm sorry. I was going to just let the thing play. I just realized something. That video of Makoko, they took that video from another video. I've seen that video before. It just dawned on me watching that. I'll see if I can find the video.
Afro, it wasn't a Waiti missionary going to Mokoko and then showed where the children was standing up in at the
I
school,
think that's where they
standing
got
up
that
in water.
from. It can't even get to be original. This video here of them on the boat. Toby, come on now. You can do better than this.
And there's no water. There is basic amenities are so lacking, just like the case all over Africa. We've started the building of boreholes in Makoko, and we're trying to reach out to 200,000 residents to help them with scholarship, football teams, and football club like Pulse Academy. We'll be bringing to them a lot of scouters from Europe
I think this is amazing. Now, we're not just going to stop in Makoko. We're going to spread from there all over Lagos, all over your state, all over Port Harcourt, all over Kano and Kaduna.
Afro.
We want to help the government that is positive. We want to help them to help young people. I
Yeah.
have no doubt.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of what I've
Pause a
seen
minute. The
us
I
do
think
here
so. And
in
then
Nigeria,
even some then
that
clips that he showed there about one the football thing and so on. That probably isn't even his footage. That's probably some other footage from another group that probably helping try to develop football in Nigeria. I suspect that might not be his original footage, because if it was, you should see people probably even from his church, or I don't know. I
You know
suspect
something?
it's not.
You know something, guys? This has just made me very upset right now, because I want you to please stop and listen to this video. Please. Guys, I don't wish this guy on Nigerians. I really don't. But what can we do? They've already decided he needs to go. Okay, never mind. That's but why I want to take this video back for you guys to listen to is he has a project of 200,000 people in Makoko is what he's saying, right? He wants to link, please listen to this. So to tell you how dubious this man is, he wants to link this Makoko place with the young children that he is grooming in Croydon, right? Wherever the place is. This message, this 3-minute message, is for two different people. The people in Nigeria to think, oh shit, Toby is coming to do something. And for the people in the UK to think, wow, these youngsters I've got here, they're the ones controlling this. He's trying to link his operation with youngsters, trying to make it look like the reason why we get these youngsters to come, we're making them think that they, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to just watch it. You will understand how you can link 15, 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds in your church to people in Makoko. Only a scammer can come up with that sort of idea. Please listen.
Hi. Over the years, we've been doing a lot of work in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, from Sierra Leone to Ghana, helping young people. Now we've started a program and we're documenting every detail of it. For example, in Makoko, Makoko has over 200,000 residents, and there's no water. There is basic amenities are so lacking, just like the case all over Africa. We've started the building of boreholes in Makoko, and we're trying to reach out to 200,000 residents to help them with scholarship football teams and football club like Pulse Academy. We'll be bringing to them a lot of scouters from Europe. I think this is amazing. Now, we're not just going to stop in Makoko. We're going to spread from there all over Lagos, all over your state, all over Port Harcourt, all over Kano and Kaduna. We want to help the government that is positive. We want to help them to help young people. I have no doubt, because of what I've seen us do here in London, that all this can reduce crime rate. We can get our young people engaged. We've done it before and we're doing it again. A young farmer who needed money in order to employ more people in his farm, we've helped him to scale up. So he was employing maybe 10 people or 20. Now he can employ much more. He doesn't need to leave the country in order to be prosperous. He doesn't need to leave the country in order to raise kids with a good lifestyle. This is what we're doing all over Nigeria. I want you to help me. I want you to join me in this movement. It's a movement for change.
is a movement for emancipation from poverty. We've been paying people's hospital bills. I realized that there are people held in hospitals because they couldn't pay their bills. And we've been doing that. How do you help me? If you see anything in your area that is worthy of note, please do me a video, a short video, and send it to the office. Let me raise support for these works. We just want to help people from the grassroots. I believe in the grassroots. I believe that if we come together as young people and begin to speak and act on change, change is possible. We don't need to fight for that. We need to fight for each other. And in turn, we'll be fighting for our nation. I thank you so much. Now, let me round up with this. Sustainable philanthropy is possible in Africa. It's a philanthropy system where everybody gets to benefit. Those who are helping the community benefit, and the community is the better for it. And thereby, people can go home and go to work feeling safe. This is very possible. Thank you once again. My name is Toby. Thank you for listening.
Chai. Guys, look at that lean cardboard or whatever. Just look at that lean paper. Novelty match for Toby. No. How much did you pay these people to do this? Did these children get a free ball? Did they get any clothes? Did they get anything? Or we just used them? Abba, you done now. This isn't good. You take advantage of these people. Koda. Toby said they have built. Did you guys not hear? He said they have 20 already. Oh yeah, people if you're in Nigeria, please find me the 20 places that Toby has built. He said he already has 20. Oh, Toby. Wait, I'm sorry. I need to hear that. He said he has 20. Abi, what did he say? Toby. Couldn't that for honestly.
Over the years, we've been doing a lot of work in Nigeria and Africa as a whole.
And
Sierra
Africa.
Leone to Ghana, helping young people.
Helping.
Now we've started the program and we're documenting every detail of it. For example, in Makoko has over 200,000 residents, and there's no water. There is basic amenities are so lacking, just like the case.
This is a generic video.
We started the building of boreholes in Makoko, and we're trying to reach out to 200,000 residents to help them with scholarship, football team.
Boreholes in Makoko. Hold on. You know, some of these things are easily verifiable. So, Makoko borehole project. Borehole project in Makoko. Hold on, let's see. How a YouTuber provided drinking water for Nigerian slum. So I've seen a video talking about how a YouTuber provided. Do you guys think it has anything to do with Tobi Adegboyega? This is it here. This is the video. And so when I type the let's see. Does it have anything to do with Toby?
What you're currently watching right now is the process of us digging a borehole in Makoko. This is our first social intervention project in Nigeria using our YouTube platform, all thanks to you guys, the subscribers, who have helped to sponsor those projects. So just in case you don't know, Makoko is a slum community that is located under the third mainland bridge in Lagos, Nigeria. So majority of people who live there live on top of water. They build their houses on sticks. Everything they do on top of water. They sell, they eat, they bath, they pool.
Do you see that?
On top of water. And this is also one.
Hold on. Sorry, there's a part I wanted to show. Wait 1 second.
Project. So just in case you don't know, Makoko is a slum community that is located under the third mainland bridge in Lagos, Nigeria. So majority of people who live there live on top of water. They build their houses on sticks. Everything they do on top of water. They sell, they eat, they bath, they pool.
Oh, I keep missing it. Sorry, guys. I keep missing it. Okay.
So majority of people who live there live on top of water. They build their houses on sticks. Everything they do on top of water. They sell, they eat.
Right. So we've got this boy here, right? Okay. So this boy here. Let me go over to Toby's video where there was that young boy. Is that the same? Is that the same boy? Guys, what do you think? Let me see. Let me show you this one. So you guys are watching this one right now. So if you go back to this one. What do you think? So this one. This one. Do you think it's the same boy? The trousers different. Shirt same. Well, same kind of. But do you think it's the same boy? So there's this one, and then there is this one. Okay, you know what? It's not a big deal. This one is not. It's not the. Yeah. But that person's video is saying he's the one who has put a borehole. Toby. Yeah. Why does this man like to lie like this? Why? Why does Toby like to lie? Let me go back and see what Toby said. They're doing borehole. Wait. Okay, let's see. He said that they've started a borehole, right?
The building of boreholes in Makoko.
Wait, hold on.
And there's no water. There is basic amenities are so lacking, just like the case all over Africa. We've started the building of boreholes in Makoko, and we're trying to reach out to
They have started the building of boreholes. But this man said the boreholes was by his platform. The borehole hole was by his platform. The same place, guys. Very same community. Or maybe they're different boreholes. I don't know.
What you're currently watching right now is the process of us digging a borehole in Makoko. This is our first social intervention project in Nigeria.
Can you see this one?
Platform, all thanks to you.
Sorry. I didn't know you couldn't see. Hold on.
Just in case you don't know, Makoko. This is our first social intervention project in Nigeria using our YouTube platform, all thanks to you guys, the subscribers, who have helped to sponsor this project. So just in case you don't know, Makoko is a slum community that is located under the third mainland bridge in Lagos, Nigeria. So majority of people who live there live on top of water. They build their houses on sticks. Everything they do on top of water. They sell, they eat, they bath, they pool. Everything is done on water. And this is also one place that have little or no government intervention. So there are no social amenities in this place. So one of the biggest challenges is also
that's the shock.
Drinking water. So most people who live there, how they get their water is that they have to go buy water from people who have dug a borehole. All right. So last year when we visited the place, we visited an orphanage foundation, Madoka Orphanage Foundation, which is run by Joshua, a young man.
The shape looks similar, right? But maybe not the same person.
Lots of children who don't go to school. So he started the school and then he began to take care of these kids and then build an orphanage and he's taking care of them. So when I visited,
look at people's living conditions.
That's when I decided that I was going to support his orphanage foundation by making sure that we dig a good drinking water for the kids. And that is why I reached out to you guys and then asked you guys who want to support me. And many of you really responded. Although we didn't get the amount of money that we are looking for to actually complete the project, but we have to start. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is to play you short clips of the video that they sent to me of what they've done so far, because started the project. In fact, we're almost done digging the borehole.
So this is somebody who is actively, and he's got video evidence to show what he has done, right? Video evidence. Our uncle just has people digging. He said that they have started digging borehole. Look at painting the wood and use.
This is our school compound. So this is our school compound. So, as you can see,
this is the old ball, so it's not working again. So this is the old ball, so the ball is not working again. Alright. So this is the water in my area, so it's very, very dirty. So this is the water. This is all this is the full environment. This is the new bowl. So this is the new bowl. So I want to the boss. So it's already on. So the water, so we are taking the water, the new bowl for the cleanup. So water, that's what I do.
You're dual citizen. I'm a dual citizen as well. No, guys.
But I already told you guys, people that live in Makoko, to get their water, they actually have to buy from those that have dug a
Can you
borehole.
imagine?
Right now, 20 liters of water costs around 30 naira. All right, so imagine every day the amount of liters of water they have to buy. And this is how.
Bro, thank you for what you're doing. No, compared to this, our uncle here, this our uncle said they are still digging. This our uncle said they are helping 200 people.
Has over 200,000 residents.
This our uncle said they are still
basic amenities.
This
are
uncle
so lacking, just like
say now. Wait, uncle say what now?
Uncle has over 200,000 residents, and there's no water. There is basic amenities are so lacking, just like the case all over Africa. We started the building of boreholes in Makoko, and we're trying to reach out to 200,000 residents to help them with scholarship, football teams, and football club like Pulse Academy.
You see how Toby is lying? Can you see how Toby is lying? Watch how this is titled. Watch how Pastor Tobi Adegboyega and SPAC Nation are trying to help 200,000 people in Makoko. Only you are using Makoko people. Oh no, guys. You see the condition that those people are living in. All your Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and all those things will take care of this place. You sit in your borrowed office talking about this guy's just devilish. He's just crazy. He is crazy. I beg now. I have dual citizenship too, but I feel for my people back home. Please now. Don't you have family in Nigeria? I still have some in Nigeria. I still do. I'm half Nigerian, half Malawian. It's terrible. Using the plight of these people for whatever. It's just
Afro. I was there talking, but I didn't realize my thing had disconnected.
Oh, sorry.
No, you inferred me. I was wondering why you weren't here. Yeah, but I suspect, sometimes what's happened. All right, let's think about this. This might be plausible. They have these set of people doing this particular thing in Nigeria. Toby may have contributed in terms of it's not his project, but it's somebody else's project. And he's wanting to take the praise for himself. Yeah, he doing it.
Yeah,
and then claim it as his. Yes.
So going back a few years ago, if you've been following the whole SPAC Nation thing, I think when they first started this whole helping the youth, they thought that they had hit it big when everybody started praising them, when the government started saying, wow, what a wonderful thing, So what they started doing was sending people. They sent people to Ghana, they sent people to Nigeria, they sent people to different places, right? Their goal was to go and start SPAC Nation in those places. But very quickly, that whole SPAC Nation thing the story just went awry. So they did send some people to Nigeria. What they went and did there, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So maybe those ones went and just took some photos, it's hard to tell with scammers and liars and these people. It's really hard. So, guys, that's the petition there. It's so heartbroken. Heartbroken. Before I speak Toby's English now. Before I start speaking Toby's kind of English. It's not your uncle.
Oh goodness.
My family are religious, but if they're foolish enough to follow Toby, I would have no sympathy. No grown adult should even consider him a preacher. But you see, there's always people for everyone always has people. Even scammers, liars will always have people supporting them. So, but it's terrible. It's young people. It is better if your family are not even exposed to Toby. So UK, here you go. And Shonde, we've already been exposed to him for the last 20 years. That's what he claimed in the paper. 20 years we've had him for 20. Shonde, it is you people's time. Shonde, oh yeah, take over from us. At least, maybe, okay, you guys have him 10 years. Then you can return him. Return him to us. Shonde? I know, Shonde, you say you don't live over there. It's your family that live over there. Okay. Shonde, you have him 10, and then we can negotiate after 10 years is done. We can negotiate. What do we do next? Nobody wants to claim Toby. Hey, Daddy Freeze will claim Toby. Definitely. Daddy Freeze will claim him. Some of his goons will claim him in Nigeria. Wow. He needs to go. We no go agree. We know. This is not battle. Oh yeah, Bruno, please sign the petition. I'm going to change that petition just to add a few more things. The UK government needs to look into that the criminal charges that they dropped. Shame on them. Shame on the police. Shame on the police. Guys, could it be between you and me? We could not talk anything. Could it be that these people, they're just letting Toby just... Could it be that they're watching? Just waiting for somebody to take a little misstep. Then they could just call him, say, bro, we go open this thing again. See everything that Toby is doing now? These are the actions of somebody who they fear. Only you ordained 42 people on Sunday in church. 42. Your church that is declining, you go to ordain people. The guy they fear. And because now say they fear, the fear send and go. Something if it happen, they could just begin do some kind and mopo day on them. So guys, then there might be hope. No backseas, auntie. No backseas. Which one is backseas? Oh, sorry. Me, I'm in my 40s. So, I beg, Bruno, what is backseas? Please now. Oh, you mean like we don't go to the back to go and be doing deals at the back? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Hey, that's another con man. Jesus Christ. Not Lamar Whitehead.
Afro. When they say no backseas, it means that they're not taking him back. They don't want to take him back.
Is that what it
Yeah. Chichi just told me they don't want him back in Nigeria.
Oh, is that? Hey, Chichi. Oh, that's what I thought. When he said no backseas, I thought he meant no funny deals. No
funny deals
back.
at the back.
People do funny deals at the back.
Yeah.
So I thought that's what
I think it's a Nigerian term, right? Chichi?
No backseas.
No backseas.
I've learned something new. Shonde said, well, I rest my case.
Oh, right, me not taking back. Yeah.
Na
No
yo
taking
lo
back.
buwagbe. Eh, Naija. Ẹlẹ́rùgbẹ́. I'm half Nigerian. Listen, it's still my people. It's still my people. But what can we do? Anyway, this is a conversation. I think maybe the conversation we will have, if anybody's interested, we can actually talk about it. What's the way forward? What's the best plan? What's the, and I just we could have that conversation. We could have that conversation. We could open the platform. People come and share your opinions. Let us know what you think. Right. So anyway, folks, I'm going to love and leave you. Phil, thanks for coming up to join me. Please do not
You're
forget to sign
welcome.
the petition. If anyone is wondering what the petition is about, let me quickly show you. This is the petition. Oh, sugar. It's taking me out. Let me show you very quickly. This is the So that's the petition right there. So it's a petition to have Tobi Adegboyega justice for the victims of SPAC Nation. So please, Baxis is more American. Okay. Baxis issued that we share the deportation with another country. That's why I said no Baxis. Okay. Share the deportation with another country. Which other country? Ghana. Ghana will not take. Ghana will tell you, Nigeria, this is you people's problem right now. We're not doing this. No, thank you. So I don't know about sharing with other countries. I don't know. That's Runa, that's not gonna happen now. Come on. Who want to share? So yeah, guys, make sure to sign it. And if you're not subscribed to me, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please make sure to subscribe. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Phil, thank you so much for joining, everyone. Good night, everyone. And please do not forget to give the stream a thumbs up from me. For me. Not from me. For me. Please give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you. And good night, everyone.